Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema, and today I have with me.
Watashi wa Arakan desu.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
What else do we have with us today?
Backstab 243.
3
Or 6.
Okay.
I have multiple accounts. I have multiple accounts. So 243, 246, bread,
Numbers.
stab.
Calm star.
Don't project.
Who else do we have with us?
Say something.
I did. Y'all are just so impatient.
Son. There.
There will be timestamps in the description for if you want to skip ahead.
It's working audio.
But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concession.
Can I get a hi? Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
The meme's dead, bro. Stop.
How's
Yeah,
your,
it's still alive.
how's your guys'
because
week
you-
been?
so hard right now.
It's been
My
alright.
week has been fantastic because I've been looking forward to this 3-day weekend for a long time now.
Hell yeah, boy.
You know?
Don't you like never go to work? Whenever we talk to you about work, I feel like you're always taking weeks off.
You know
Hey,
why that is?
Aleksey.
It's because I'm forced to take personal time just to have a extra day off. Because instead of just having a Sunday is not enough to do whatever you want.
Cause
you
like
know?
I have to deal with a Sunday only too.
Yeah, but that's you.
But you also don't.
not
I'm built
crying
different, bro.
about it.
but
I'm
you
built
also
different.
don't dislike your job. That's the other thing.
I hate my job.
Do you really?
Yeah, but he makes enough money.
Well,
where
I
he-
just don't like being around family every day.
Oh, see, but
Fair
that's
enough.
a valid reason.
Look,
like if you
yeah,
had
but
us
he's making
working
enough
with you,
money where
Yeah,
he doesn't
if
really
you-
need
if
to
you guys were
complain
there,
about
it'd
it.
be
I'm not
pretty
making enough
chill. Yeah, I
money, so
know.
I'm gonna complain about it. You know.
That's the thing. Like that's the same thing with me and Eddie. Like we don't like our job all the way, but it's a
But you're
job.
making enough money where you can just shut up and
Yeah,
put up
yeah,
with it.
shut
I'm
up.
not-
Yeah,
I'm
weren't
a-
I wouldn't- I would not-
like
Yeah, but at this
seconds
point
away
now.
to get the job months ago.
Yeah,
and
but
then
then
you were
they
like,
gave me a raise, but then I was
nah.
like, no, my job is treating us like shit. Now,
I would
so.
not be at the job I'm at now if I didn't have Javier and Scott.
It's not. It still sucks.
Yeah.
But it's still a job. It's a job that pays really well. The
Wow.
job's
I
pretty
swear
decent.
to God, if you talk about Padnos all fucking night long again.
Pad nose.
All right. So,
My week's
any-
been good too.
yeah, that's good. Any new updates?
Not really. I
No
seen
new
I seen a trash movie last week.
No new updates.
watched-
I've watched
Oh,
some
yeah.
movies this week as well. I did a lot of shiny hunting, especially yesterday. Holy crap!
For real?
Played some games with some strangers.
How was the new
online.
Warframe
Ew,
update?
What the fuck?
Isn't
you
that
put-
what you always do? You play games with strangers online?
Did you wrap it up, bro?
Yo, what the fuck? But no,
got it.
Warframe still hasn't had their update. I don't know. It's supposed to be this month. I just don't know what day.
Okay.
Didn't they just announce a new game?
50th. Oh yeah, there's a new game they're coming out
Something else frame?
with. Yeah, no, not
Soul Frame, I think, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
think.
Soul
It's also gonna be a free-to-play game as well. But like the CEO passed on his position to another person.
That's crazy.
To Warframe, and he's working on Soul.
Oh, the community manager.
yeah, yeah. So she's now the CEO of Warframe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
She deserves it.
Yeah,
She don't deserve
She's
it.
put in a lot of work.
She don't deserve it.
So that was interesting to see. I'm excited for both.
I just realized I'm wearing all green. Am I keyed out?
No, you're good.
I mean, it's army green.
Yeah, it's not like the.
Okay.
That other green. But
Background
you are
green.
sparkly. In
Was
a
it
sense.
because you saw She-Hulk
But
on
yeah,
screen?
so I've had an exciting week because I've had some time off, much needed time off, and I'm happy about that.
That's crazy.
I'm much happier now. You
So
know,
was Aleksey this weekend.
I hated that scene so much.
I've been still, just on the grind, like working out stuff. I'm
that's good.
slowly going down, like less, but that's
Is it because you got yourself a girlfriend?
no.
Oh,
I don't have a girlfriend at the moment.
is that
No,
why you
it's-
started working out?
Oh no, I started like a month before we broke up, and then I was like, damn, okay, well that's
Then
fine.
you really kicked it up a notch after that.
Yeah, I mean we're still friends.
It's
Yeah,
like
no,
those
I got
TikTok trends.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be the
that's what I
strongest
was-
in my bloodline.
That's what I was hinting at. And I was like,
Italian.
so you're
And then I
hard,
went
bro.
to title boxing again. Finessed
their free
them.
trial.
Yeah, finessed them out of another free trial. I tried them out once,
Next
like
thing
months
you
ago.
Was it better than the first class?
It was just because there weren't as many people. Yeah, general. I went at fucking 10 a.m.
This time, lose like 20 pounds, go in with an extra thick mustache as a
And-
different person. Get another free
and
try.
and like I was doing much better. Like I didn't have to take breaks. I went through the whole 40 minutes doing all the shit they needed me
So
to.
the entire
Let's
free trial is
go.
just 40 minutes or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I still got like a week of free classes, but I'm not gonna go any more days because each time you go, they like try to bait you into signing up
And
right
you
then
feel
and
like you
there,
might.
and I hate being asked that.
It's like, I'll think about it.
Yeah,
that
so
the same for, like-
I pretended to set up a new date to go to like my second class, but I'm not gonna show up.
So isn't that same
Oh, I
thing
also
for like
had to-
karate and shit
I
like
finally
Yeah.
went to the dentist to get my, because like 2 weeks ago I broke my crown here.
Oh, I didn't
That
know
had,
that.
where I had my root canal that broke. I was eating beef jerky and it just snapped in half.
Bro.
And so I had to get that. They gave me a fake crown, and then I went in this Thursday, and they finally put in the real one. I was glad that I have insurance, because instead of it costing me like $880, it cost me like $78.
Hey.
So that's just for a fake tooth, dude. What
That's
the
crazy.
fuck?
Gotta
Yeah,
love
our
the
healthcare
the health-
sucks.
Yeah, gotta love the healthcare.
No kidding.
American healthcare sucks.
What you talking about, bro? Miracle
A lot
Crown.
of shit happened in the news.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
You know, we could talk about that later.
What? I don't listen to the news.
Sex 2 just dropped. The sequel to Sex.
Do you follow the Sex2 Twitter account?
No, I don't.
Like before the meme was going around, there was a Twitter account called Sex2, and they were a video game company.
Oh, really? I didn't know
it
that.
only had like 2,000 followers, but they're pretty funny.
Because, you know, the joke is, Aleksey, that Sex is so good that they'd drop a second one. Anyway, I didn't do anything either. Just been working,
You've been playing some
gaming,
Ghost of Tsushima, right?
playing Ghost of Tsushima.
It's a
I'm
good
like
game.
over
It's a
1/3 of
beautiful
it
game,
done.
You put that on the group chat, and like I remember you talking to us about it the week before that you started it.
Yes.
And I was like, huh, maybe he just forgot he talked to us about it.
Oh, yeah, I did. It's great.
Yeah, it's cool. I want to play it. It's just I don't have time.
Yeah, it is a time-consuming game. It's because you gotta like explore the
open
map
world,
and stuff. Yeah. So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games you guys are looking forward to?
No.
Just like Forspoken. Oh, JoJo Part 5, Part 2 just dropped on
Didn't
Netflix.
they just release a JoJo fighting game?
No.
Oh, I saw that on TikTok. Like there was a fighting
saw
game.
They have it on.
How long ago was that?
PlayStation Store right now.
Oh, it's a re-release.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not a new
okay.
game. And that game kind of sucked ass. Like it's really good.
The ultimates look cool,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like aesthetics wise, and just like it's comic or manga accurate,
Mhm.
but like the actual fighting game is kind
It's
of
not good.
ass.
Okay.
The
not
old
like just
shut
fan
that
But
up.
for, yeah, but for like people who don't play fighting games, this will be fine
Okay.
because you just see the fucking cool things.
The world stop.
Looks.
All right. So with that, let's get into the first trailer. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Plot. It follows Pooh and Piglet as they go on a rampage after Christopher Robin abandons them for college. Released sometime this year.
college?
Yeah. It's like Toy Story but gone wrong. What do you guys think?
Is
It's
the
gonna be awful, but it's gonna be worth the watch.
was bodies kind of like this, Javier? You would know. Since you're the only one that saw bodies.
And gave it what, like a 2?
And I'm
Give
the
it
one.
a 200.
And it had a decent score apparently, so maybe you just didn't like it personally. I don't know.
It's for brain dead people.
Or could you explain if this movie is similar to what you saw with
No, this
Blood and
looks
Honey?
worse.
This looks worse. Oh no! Yeah, just from watching the trailers, we were all shitting on it because it looks so ass.
I'm still
Yeah.
gonna watch it because the concept, you know.
I
Plus,
don't-
we haven't gotten
I
a
just
horror
wish it
movie.
was actual fucking like the little tiny.
Oh, not
Oh,
like
that'd
a
be
human
funnier,
size
yeah.
that looks
Like if it was a bunch of
lumberjack.
Chuckies, but they were just
Evil.
No,
yeah.
no, this guy's
Winnie
like-
the
Or
Pooh
at least,
size of a
or at least
lumberjack.
better done with the costume for this guy. Like you can just tell it's a grown ass man.
You can
walking
also
around.
tell that since he was a bandit, he's really gone off the deep end.
This
though,
is so low budget. I don't
And-
even know if it'll have a theatrical release.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
And like they didn't speak at all,
Yeah.
which I mean, hopefully they do speak in some sense.
No, because They're gonna do something shitty with the mask.
I'm tired. I'm like, bro, like just
I can't even
silent.
do it.
Like they have no personality in the trailer. Like what? Like
Yeah,
they
but
all are
you
the
want
same
the-
character.
You
Like
want
I
to see
said.
their masks move up and down, like how
No,
they
you
do,
just
like,
talk through the mask.
I want
Like
them
I said, if
to
they
look like
speak-
FNAF.
Like I said, if they speak, they have to speak in their like original voices, not like
Oh,
aged
dear.
up voices. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh bother.
Because I feel like that would be a lot more terrifying.
And they'd all have to be British.
Yeah.
British. Oh bother, Christopher. Yeah,
Thick
this movie
accent.
looks bad. But everybody's still probably gonna watch it just because of the concept.
I
so.
love
yeah, I'm
Winnie the
gonna
Pooh.
watch it. I'm still gonna watch it, but
I love Tigger. He's my favorite of the bunch.
Haha.
All right, so with that, let's
Nice.
move on to Weird, the Al Yankovic story plot. It explores every facet of
fuck is
Yankovic's
that?
life, from his meteoric rise to fame, with the early hits like "Eat It" and "Like a Surgeon," to his torrid,
Like a surgeon.
to his torrid celebrity love affairs and famously depraved lifestyle. Releases November 4th of 2022.
I still don't
All
know
right,
who
Did
this
he
guy
actually
is.
fuck Madonna?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys
We'll never
mentioned
know.
that he might be like
Fabricating some of
fabricating
these,
stuff, but I can totally see that happening.
He was a really
know?
big star when.
Well, yeah, he was huge.
Mhm.
But
then
I
they-
can totally see Weird Al fabricating a lot of stuff just for the sake of entertainment. Because
Weird-
he's a parody star.
And Weird
Yeah.
Al IRL wasn't ever super buff, right?
No.
Because like I remember he
wasn't this jacked.
Yeah, I remember he had like a Rambo type like
Music video, right?
Yeah, where he had like a fucking muscle suit.
Oh, yeah, when he was doing Rambo.
Yeah, and Daniel Radcliffe is fucking jacked in this
He
movie.
just wants to show off his pecs.
For real?
He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
guys,
right there. Middle picture, right?
I'm not just the boy who lived anymore.
This is actually from his Weird Al's movie.
he
Weird Al
plays
has
Rambo.
movies.
Wow.
What do you guys think of the trailer?
It's fun.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see
Yeah,
it
I'd be down to
because
watch
I
it.
like Weird Al. I've listened to him ever since I was a kid.
I don't know if they're gonna release this in theaters.
No,
it said Roku
yeah,
original.
I think it's just
Oh
Roku
man, I
original.
don't want to bust out the Roku.
I have the Roku TV, but you guys ain't sitting in my room
Why not?
because it's my room.
I think you can just
Wow.
download the app. I'm pretty sure you can just download the app.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm excited to see this, and I think Daniel Radcliffe is like a really good choice for this
That's a
because
good
he's a very
poster.
eccentric character.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely been on the "I'm not just Harry Potter" spree.
And he's very good at it too. Like,
He's very good at being.
Not just Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
well, yeah, because he knows that he's got to break away from that, and he's done a fantastic job of it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's got quite a range right now from what I've seen.
Yeah, he doesn't want the what is it called? The cast curse, whatever it
Yeah,
is. I forget what the terminology is.
I
But
know
we
what
all
you're
know
talking
what I'm talking about.
No.
It's like being
It's
cast
like,
as-
Frodo.
it's like being cast as the big tough guy, and after you get cast out once, you're gonna be the big tough guy in any movie you're in.
Yeah, it's like when Frodo in Lord of the Rings, and then he did what was it? Wilfred.
Wilfred was so good.
It was a good show. Up next, we got Pinocchio plot, a live-action adaptation of Disney's Pinocchio, releases September 8th, 2022. What do you guys think of this trailer?
I love the song.
I
Yeah.
never
Which
liked
song?
Pinocchio. I
The
never
When
liked
you
it.
wish
Russia. Yeah,
the,
that one.
the only thing that Pinocchio contributes to my life is the fact that Donkey from Shrek is actually a donkey from Pinocchio.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Because they're only talking donkeys in like fairy tale.
Oh,
is from
because they were
Pinocchio.
kids turned into.
Yeah.
So is Donkey really a kid that was turned into Donkey
That's the
and stayed a
prevailing
Donkey
theory,
forever?
yes. That is the only
It was a young Eddie
relation to
Murphy.
Pinocchio that I have.
I've never seen the original Pinocchio movie.
I've seen
The
clips of
original
it.
used to scare me as a kid because obviously there was that donkey scene, which was horrifying to watch as a kid. Because basically it's like, if you sin, you're going to turn into a fucking donkey. It's like, all right, well, that's bad. And then there was the whale scene where a fucking monster whale.
Yeah, no. All I know,
Geppetto.
like literally, all I know from Pinocchio is what I saw in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Look,
That movie is
don't like
horror
Pinocchio
fuel
at
for
all.
kids. I don't know why they would target it.
But I don't know. I'm kind of like
Whoever created
tepid
this
on this,
is-
but I'd be down to watch it.
creepy.
Well, it wasn't originally made for kids, I don't think. because I've explained to you guys the ending before.
Disney like princess stories.
Yeah, they're just fables that
were not
Yeah.
for kids
Yeah.
by any means.
But yeah, I'm down to watch this. I mean, it's on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, if it's
you
on
can
Disney
tell
Plus, I
they
might
put a
watch
lot of money into the CGI for this, and it actually looks clean. It looks
Should
nice.
put some of it into everything else.
Yeah, all their other product, all their other Marvel products.
What are you talking about?
You know what
Well,
we're
this
talking
is
about.
I will give them the leeway that this is a movie compared to like some Marvel shows.
I agree.
Okay.
Plus, some Marvel movies still have shit CGI, like
They do.
Black Widow.
Yeah,
That's like the prime example for shit CGI.
that's always gonna be our
It's
callback.
just those fucking cars.
And the fire.
Yeah, the explosions.
Bang, 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 bang.
Laughing out loud.
And lastly, we got Empire of Light. Plot set in an English seaside town in the early 1980s. Empire of Light is a powerful and poignant story about human connection and about the magic of cinema.
I didn't see any of that in the teaser.
The credits, which was 1917 and some other good movies. I mean, if it's by the director, I don't remember if it was producer or director or whatever.
Director Sam Mendes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it has a chance to be pretty good, but like their teaser is very just like set pieces.
It's
Yeah,
very boring teaser.
I didn't get any plot from the
Yeah.
trailer.
Oh,
so.
Skyfall.
I'm guessing it's about maybe just like New York in the 40s.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
What?
New York.
Skyfall.
What?
It's
The other movie
Oh,
was Skyfall.
Yeah.
007.
Skyfall.
That wasn't a terrible movie actually.
Yeah, and this is coming
You
from a
watched
Daniel
Skyfall?
Craig hater.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause you didn't see any of them before, right?
I've seen.
Before we
Did you watch No
the-
Time to Die?
Is that the latest one?
That's the one we
Yeah,
watched.
we
Yeah.
saw that
That was
I
a
watched
joke.
one. I think I've seen
That was your
3 of
prank?
them.
What did you think? What did you rate that one?
It's not terrible.
You don't remember the
I
number.
don't remember. Probably 7.
What's your favorite scene in that movie?
Obviously, all the blue eyes, bro. The blue
Yeah,
eyes.
No, stay
All
away
the
from
blue eyes.
When
too
007 seduced the woman.
Fuck yeah.
You can say that about any of them.
When he says, shaken, not stern.
That was the best part. I think the best part
Did
was
you
the
see the
poker
reason
scenes.
why he orders it like that?
No, what is it?
Because when it's shaken, like all the contents of the drink mix together, and when it's stirred, there's a layer of water on top with the alcohol on the bottom, so he can pretend to sip it while
Oh, so you can
not
stay
getting
sober on the
drunk.
job.
Yeah. Uh huh.
That makes sense.
You know, I realized
There was a
that.
lot of outrage at the time because he started, the character Daniel Craig played started sponsoring, I think it was Bud Light. So he was like, your usual 007? He's like, no, I'll have a Bud Light this time.
That's,
And so people were like, that's so fucking, so you're breaking one of his most iconic things and
Yeah,
just selling it out.
like British, fucking, suave superstar. And fucking going for like the trailer trash, Bud Light, America.
Wait, was it Bud Light
America.
Platinum at least?
Just look up 007
It's
beer
Bud Light,
commercial.
Dude. It doesn't matter, platinum or not. It's still trailer trash drink.
Yeah, just look up 007 beer commercial. It was, I don't remember if it was exactly Bud Light, but it was one of the trash beers or whatever. Let's freaking check this shit out, bro.
I obviously don't want to click.
Yeah,
on
don't click the commercial. Just
Yeah, we can
the
just look at a
picture.
picture.
It's ha.
It's Heineken.
Oh my god! I mean, that's a step up, but still.
Such a downgrade.
What
He's
the-
got to pour it into
Bro
the
looks so
cup.
sad.
You can't even get a draft.
No. Well, I guess that's how they're gonna show the.
Oh my
the-
god! It
the
was for No
Heineken
Time to Die.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh,
What
that's
the
so
fuck?
sad. That's
So there's
so
a movie we just seen, right?
Yeah.
Capitalism is destroying everything.
Obviously, what do you expect?
Okay, so with that,
What was this in the James Bond movie?
Bro,
I don't remember
Is
that.
that Aubrey Plaza?
Oh, is it?
I don't think so.
So with that, let's just get into the spoiler-free review of Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Let's just jump right
Again.
into
Let's
it.
just jump right into it.
we can do a spoiler. We've already done a spoiler-free review before, so
Yeah, but this is a double. Oh yeah, we can actually skip
Yeah,
it.
literally the
we'll just
posters
skip
for
it.
the re-release should just show all.
All right, that
three
was a
of them.
lie, guys. No more spoiler-free.
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
not
gonna
spoiler-free. We've
we're
done
just
this
gonna Philly D this.
right into it.
Let's take an in-depth review of Spider-Man: No Way Home. It released December 17, 2021, starring Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Directed by John Watts, rated PG-13.
I like
And
Benedict
Cucumber.
cum. Benedict
play the
cum.
soundbite of the cum.
Oh my god.
That's a long soundbite.
It's a 10-second one.
It's worth it. What's the answer to the riddle?
Cucumbers?
Oh, you got it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
For real?
Because that's the word cum in the middle of Q.
Oh, I totally guessed because Benedict Cucumber. So,
You actually got it right.
I
In
didn't
the
know that
original,
either.
in the original meme, Batman says a penis, and the Riddler's like, "No, it's cucumber."
I did not know that was an actual riddle that
I
you were
didn't
asking.
know either.
I thought it was just some
Wow,
joke.
your dirty mind thought it was
No, I didn't think of anything. I was just like, what is this fucking
Bruh.
like
this
bite?
meme.
Well, yeah, I was like, what is this shit? Like, is this from something I'm
All right.
missing out?
So did the original have 2 end credits, or did it only have
No, I
one?
only had one.
Oh, okay.
Really? So me and Javier missed the second one because I told him let's get out
Oh,
of
you
here.
didn't see the second one?
No, I was like, let's get out of here.
Reasons for the re-release.
I lied to
See
Javier.
it? Whoa! I'm
You're
gonna beat you up after this. I told you we should have said
I
it.
didn't want to. We've already seen the movie.
But there's a new credit.
What
we don't
was?
even.
What
I mean,
was
you gotta
it?
stay there.
You literally had
You
to
want me
stay
to
for
say
the
it
very
right
end.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spoiler filled. So you can just tell us.
It was
It's nothing impressive.
It was like high school photos with
Without Peter anymore.
Well, Peter's there in some of them, but he's like his face is blocked by people or cropped
Oh.
out.
Oh, I didn't even notice it because that's how.
And they showed the the Vulture's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was gonna be the new Vulture.
No, they show her in like a one of the clips. I don't know if it's implying. I feel like they were implying that she stayed there the whole school, like the school years. That
Oh, because they forgot who Peter was, so she didn't have a
Yeah.
reason to move schools anymore. So she stayed for the.
yeah,
rest
but
of
I'm
the
not
school year.
sure about that, or if it was just like a past clip of them.
That could also be. What I heard was it's basically how life was after worked after Peter was forgotten,
Yeah.
and they
Okay.
were showing pictures and like how everyone is dealing with it because they
I'm mad
didn't
at you,
know who
Eddie.
he is
I'm
now.
so mad at you right now.
Go watch it again.
It's nothing. Honestly,
It's nothing
not,
too crazy,
Yeah.
but
But it's
it-
something new, though.
It is something new.
Like that, just
it's all good.
like I was asking Eddie too. I
Who
was like,
even likes Spider-Man?
It's still so good, bro.
What you mean?
It's like I tried to watch Doctor Strange semi recently on Disney Plus, and it was fucking boring.
Yeah, bro.
I had to stop it like 30 minutes in because I'm like, this is so boring.
Eddie, I'm so
Dang.
mad.
The critics for Metascore gave Spider-Man a 71 out of 100.
They're stupid.
Rotten Tomatoes, these are the new updated scores
they're
for a
still
year later. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter, 93%. Audience's IMDb, 8.3 out of 10. And Rotten Tomatoes audience, 98%. So the average of all these scores, 86.25.
It should be a 101 out of 100.
Oh, really?
Hop off their dick, bro.
Damn, bro. All right, let's start from the beginning.
Oh yeah, it's called the more fun stuff version.
The more that's a long title.
Well, I mean, it was funnier in my opinion with this
Oh, yeah.
all the extra stuff. They
I
added.
felt the interview portion was a little long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
I
thing.
Like,
felt like she had
it's-
too much screen time. The lady who did the interviews.
The lady, she's a
The-
kid.
Yeah,
Ned's ex.
Yeah,
girlfriend.
Ned's
Ned's
ex.
ex.
Which also surprised me.
I
You
know.
saw,
They-
you saw the
they-
second
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
they had their summer fling in the second one.
I vaguely remember that.
He's
Wow,
not a
fake
real
Spider-Man
yeah, so he's
fan.
not a real Spider-Man fan, obviously.
You hate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
You don't even know what a spider is.
Yeah, can you give me back my Spider-Man outfit, bro?
Your Spider-Man outfit.
You're scared of spiders. Why you
I
like
am
the
afraid of
man of
spiders,
spiders?
I am.
forgot you're scared of spiders. I mean, they're fucked. Like, I
Leave the cute
like I
eight-legged
know some of them are
creatures
completely
alone.
harmless, but
Leave
like,
them
I
alone.
can't tell which ones.
Exactly.
Justice for
are.
spiders.
You don't know
They
which
just
ones
look
are.
scary.
You
some of
don't.
them.
You don't know which ones aren't.
You're
harmless,
unlikely
bro?
to find a dangerous one in
Bro.
Michigan.
Come on.
Yeah, but I'm not taking that
Come
chance. So I see a spider. You're dealing with it.
Isn't there only one spider in Michigan?
Oh,
that's
you
actually
should. I got.
extremely deadly.
You should.
I
Get
think the Black Widow lives in
the
Michigan.
bug
I don't know.
assault.
Oh yeah.
I got a bug assault recently.
What's that?
It's like
It's
gun.
like a salt gun. You shoot at like.
It's a
flies and
literal.
shit.
It's a assault.
You should use it against spiders. It's like $40, and you use like table salt.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh my-
so it like shoots them down.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Jesus!
It's like
There's-
high pressure.
Jesus, there's a scene in this movie that
do
honestly
it to
made
people I
me
don't
think
like.
of the Blade Runner 2049.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's right there.
it's
the
Peter
rain.
when he's in front of the billboard and the neon lights are shining.
Yeah.
upon him. Yeah.
Which one?
There's
While
one
he's
in
in
the
the
bottom
rain.
with rain. I don't know if it is the right
oh
one.
yeah, I
No, not
really
that
like
one.
that
Okay.
scene in the movie.
Yeah, it was a pretty shot.
I was just like, I never noticed that from the original. Like, holy shit, this scene is so fucking.
Good.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Like, in my opinion, that's where they dropped most of the money at. Is that scene?
Just
No.
putting an LED light in front of rain.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude,
that
it was-
shit.
that
That
makes
was so.
pretty.
That was an original
I've
concept.
never
I'm glad that.
water.
I'm glad that
it's very
Spider-Man
expensive.
came up with it. I'm just upset that Blade Runner had to
I know.
rip
Blade
off
had
that
a copy.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's what like what for? It's 20,
Once again, I gotta say, Willem Dafoe really does a fantastic job of being a psychopath.
Oh, he does. He really does.
He be
Like,
Bowen.
The fact that he's able to
he's so
portray,
drippy too, bro.
the way
Yeah,
he's
he
able
is.
to portray.
I'm all the
way
Remember that
uh,
TikTok where he was like showing off his fucking his fit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, he does a very good job of portraying the what's the mental disability called?
multiple
personality disorder.
Yeah.
He does a good job of showing that off
Alzheimer's.
in this movie, like two different characters, one's mindset, and you can see when Flip is switching his head every time.
That
It's like,
poster's
oh.
awful.
Which
No.
one? That one?
No,
I
the
love
last one. That one's
Yeah, that
super
one's pretty
shit.
bad. Who's the guy in the middle? There's no way
Why
that's
is
Toby.
Why the fuck is his bag so huge?
Yeah, there's no way that's Toby.
That's Toby, bro.
There's no way.
That's the PS5 game.
Why didn't they call each other by their actor names to differentiate?
Dude, that would have been better. Yeah.
I'm Andrew Peter. I'm Toby Peter.
All right, so starting at the beginning.
Okay.
I'm Holland Peter.
Are we just going over the new shit, or are we going over?
We can go over the whole thing.
I don't remember
Briefly.
too much about the new
Yeah,
shit.
we could
The
briefly go
new
over-
stuff isn't too much added to it, honestly. Like,
Well, it's called the more fun.
well, yeah, but one of the new things was when Peter was like, when he got back to school finally, and then he's in gym class. People are just telling him to climb the fucking wall.
Yeah.
And he does it like some clown.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Do the
Like they
do
know
the
he
roar.
can really, like they should know he can literally rip their jaws off without
just like
even
Shrek.
trying,
why the
right?
Fuck, why would that ever come across your head?
Because why would you antagonize someone who can?
They're not antagonizing him. They're just saying do the thing.
Do the thing. Do the roar.
Roar.
Do the
Yeah,
roar.
do the roar.
I don't know. I'd be a little
Do the roar, Alexi.
angry if
Bro,
I was in
Do
his
the
position.
roar.
Bro, literally in the first Spider-Man movie, literally that guy looked at Spider-Man. He was like, "Do a flip, Spider-Man," and then he does it,
Well,
and
this
then
Spider-Man's a clown.
and then he fucking yells,
Yeah, this Spider-Man's got his moral mission, remember?
It was in. It's the same
That's why.
universe.
That's kind of why I like towards the end of the movie when he kind
Bro.
of lets loose a bit.
You,
He's like,
you
"Eh,
know
Fuck
what
my
this-
moral
You
mission.
know what the
Exactly.
scene reminds me of? The X-Men movie.
Shut up.
The one where they're taking the elevator to go
We're
down.
taking the L.
Oh, yeah.
Like this,
They're taking the L. No.
the elevator to go down to fight the like the mob boss, and one of the guy with the samurai sword just like
Oh, yeah. That
Snake
was...
Eyes.
this whole scene.
No, that was from the bad Wolverine movie.
Snake Eyes. Oh,
Deadpool.
Origins.
Yeah.
That's the only one
They're
I've seen. I
they're
told
all-
you there's only
That's
two.
the
of them.
only one you
I've
saw.
only seen two. I've seen that one or the Phoenix one. I think it's called.
The
Dark
both the
Phoenix?
bad ones. Both
Yeah.
the bad X-Men movies.
You didn't see Logan?
No.
Oh.
You saved yourself a lot of trouble.
What? Logan is the best
Oh, Logan.
one.
I was thinking of X-Men Origins.
Wow, we were about to fight,
Wolverine
bro.
Origins.
Oh, I want to see
We were
that.
no, I was thinking Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, that's the one
you
he seen.
saw.
yeah.
Where did you just blink?
I did. Yeah, I did.
You lost connection.
But yeah, no, there's only like I've only seen two of the X-Men movies.
You watched the bad ones.
It's whatevs, man. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, you could. You could have not watched them.
Well, they were on. I'm just a kid.
Fair
I was
enough.
watching
So
it.
Peter Parker, after him and his friends fail to get into college, Peter takes it upon himself to fix his problem. So he seeks out Doctor Strange, who questions why didn't he just call the university? That would have been a completely different movie. But anyway, mid incantation, Spider-Man changed the spell multiple times, thus breaking the multiverse. And yeah.
I
What do you guys
think this actually brings more than just him not calling him. It's him trying to run away from his problems.
It
of
still
being
bugged
known.
me just how like he was just like, oh wait, let me tell you to change shit mid spell.
Yeah.
Even
Wait.
though I should know that this is super dangerous, and you clarified this is super dangerous.
Right.
Wait, we're not rating the movie?
What?
Well, we can rate it when we're done.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like
We normally
tend
do
to
it before, and then we do it
Well, we
after.
skipped the spoiler free.
Yeah, I said 10 last time. I'll say 10 this time.
And gave it 11. But yeah, so what scene were we on?
Just whatever. The beginning where he's making the spell.
So when he went to Doctor Strange, I think there's a bit of a deeper meaning because Doctor Strange basically goes off on him about like not calling back the university. I think it was more than just that because Peter Parker was clearly not liking the attention he was getting from the entire world, and he was not ready to deal with that stuff. So this could have just been the perfect excuse for him to be like, hey, let's have everyone forget me instead, and then he runs into that problem with tampering with the spell. So there's a bit of a deeper meaning there, I think.
What?
The deeper meaning being like he doesn't want to deal with the problem of being known across the world now, where everyone's like either shitting on him or loving him, and he doesn't want to deal with that.
He's like, leave me be.
So instead of just calling the university, he took this chance to have everyone forget him.
I see what you're saying. He just would rather everybody forget. Fuck it. Yeah. Interesting intro. After that, we get Peter decides to save all his villains. He battles Doctor Strange and beats him in his little mirror dimension
With math.
with math because he's that
Bullshit.
cool.
It makes sense. I mean, if it's like laws of the universe still, like, I forget what the fuck the term was. It was something spirals, but if we look into those, maybe it would make more sense. Like how you figured that.
I
shit
know.
out.
I know that it's
And
a real
like,
situation. Yes.
Well, a little like him
Conclusion.
describing it as he's doing it, like, oh, okay, the fucking ad pie, all this shit. Like him just saying the math equation out loud, so then our fucking putrid brains can pay attention to it. Like it is a little cringy, but him saying the whatever the
think he was
geometry term, I was like, yeah, that's fine. If it makes sense, it makes sense.
I just find it strange how the Sorcerer
Strange.
Supreme is beaten by high school math.
Well,
it's
you
not
see
beaten.
you see the problem here is it's not Doctor Strange's movie.
Yeah, right.
he
They had to
kinda has
nerf
to
him.
lose.
They had to nerf
Otherwise,
Doctor
Doctor Strange could literally probably just like
The power
snap his
levels in
fingers.
Marvel make no sense.
Snap. Oh, let me just take the box back. Snap. Press the button.
yeah, like at the end of the movie when he shows back up, he could have instantly just
He could have ended.
There's
all of
so
them.
much that could have happened differently.
yeah, he could have clapped their cheeks.
But
Nah.
because this is not a Doctor Strange movie, they had to make
when the Green
Spider-Man.
Goblin, this always makes me laugh. When Green Goblin takes his cube, he does a little spin midair. He's like, oh. Instead of just like being like, instead of just being like,
like
oh,
like a Cat in the Hat type.
yeah.
spin.
I'm like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be a pivotal moment. in
And
this
then,
film.
and
He
then
just
they
made
do
a
the clown
goofy
shoes like Roadrunner type. Look into the box and there's a bomb in it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, slow mo.
Oh, like sleight of hand when he put the bomb in there.
Yeah. It's like, oh.
At least they didn't do a cheesy outro shot to the next scene with that. You know what they have been doing, like with the
The little circle
circles.
zooms.
At least they didn't do that in the next scene later to pan to like a different.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
man.
That
Doctor
would've been
Strange.
ridiculous.
I've been so disenfranchised with Marvel lately. Like this movie, I still love it, but I was paying a lot more attention to the details of cringiness that I've been noticing in Marvel.
Mhm.
Well,
I wish they didn't do the joke of the scientist,
too bad.
Oh, the
the Willem Dafoe one.
Oh, I'm
oh,
something of a
I thought
scientist
that was
myself.
fine. I liked it. It was a nice callback.
It was not.
For me, it was okay. I liked
it made no sense in the context of the sentence. he
Yes,
said.
No,
but that
he's
doesn't mean I
something of
didn't
a
like him
scientist.
saying it. You know, I liked it just for the sake of liking it.
I still like.
I understand where you're coming from, but I still liked it
I
because
like
it
the
was Willem
fact that
Dafoe
still
saying it.
Deadpool's not Deadpool, but Daredevil's in this.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
only
yeah,
time-
They
Daredevil.
already
Don't-
mentioned 3 times beforehand, like, yo, this is Dr. Osborn. He's a scientist that went mad. They mentioned it 3 times, and then he
At this
calls
point, though,
himself
this
out.
was-
I'm
like,
something of a scientist.
Another thing, at this point, you could also tell this was not Osborn speaking, and it was Green Goblin the entire time when he said that.
I'm something of a scientist myself, Peter.
I don't believe that.
What do you mean you don't believe that?
I think he turned when they were at the apartment.
No. Oh, no. Because you could tell the whole demeanor changed when they brought a way to like fix themselves. His
All
entire
right,
demeanor
sure.
changed.
Okay.
Personality changed.
So anyway, he fixes Doc Ock, and then the rest of them betray Peter, and they end up, and Green Goblin ends up killing Aunt May.
Yeah, it was crazy how Spider-Man killed Doc Ock for
Did-
like a whole minute.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
All right, so this is where it changes for me, like the death of Aunt May. Like when I first saw the movie, I felt nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing. I had no emotional attachment. But this time around, I actually did shed a few tears. I guess I felt more empathy towards how Spider-Man was feeling in the situation. And it hit hard, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. I felt nothing this time around.
Yeah,
You're a
for me
bitch,
it was
so-
the same way. The way it's Javier, where the first time I was like you, I was like, oh my goodness, not Aunt May, and this time I was like, okay, well I already know it's coming, so I didn't.
So I know, I was just like, okay,
I
whatever.
was
She
just like,
died.
all right, she's dead.
It still sucks.
I was still
She
sad
did.
at it.
I don't know why it
Because
hit
Tom
me harder
Holland's
this time.
performance was really good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think his performance just hit me harder this time around than it did the first time, you know? The first time around, I was surrounded by like a
And it was
bunch of
subtle.
people, and
The death, it wasn't like Aunt May did like a big flop over,
yeah.
or she got chucked like or stabbed. or
She wasn't
something.
like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I really liked the serious
She's
tone of this movie. After that point, like starting from the fight against Green Goblin, throwing him through all the floors.
Yeah,
and
he
walls.
does cool wrestling moves.
It,
on him.
it was very
Yeah.
intense.
You
Cool
know,
real wrestling moves,
you
unlike
know
that
what?
fake shit that Aleksey does.
On a serious note, the entire fight scene was actually like
no.
very
You know
well done.
what?
Willem Dafoe did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
His outfit was awesome, and like you could see the true
And it-
strength
and it-
of the Green Goblin.
And
in
it's
this.
just his old suit
It
with
is.
a ripped up hoodie that
Yeah,
makes
but
it
it
look
makes
like
him-
a cape.
yeah.
No, I'm just saying it looks cool.
yeah. I know he's not the hot
He
goblin,
yeah,
but
he-
he kind of looked like the hot
It
goblin.
makes him look more unhinged.
Yeah.
Which
The
is
only time it looks really dumb, the suit, was when he was first
Showing up.
when he was in the alleyway, when he just runs away from his helmet.
Oh,
He
yeah.
looked really goofy with his big ass boots stomping around.
Yeah, the 2000 style doesn't mesh well
yeah,
with the
but
modern.
I like how terrifying he looked like when he first showed up, like on the bridge.
Oh yeah,
Like,
when he
that
had a
was
helmet
truly-
on,
yeah,
it
when
looked
he had the
nice.
helmet on, it was truly terrifying, and I loved that so much.
I wish he kind of kept it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
But then we couldn't see all of
there
Defoe's
was- I forgot
facial
what the meaning
expressions
behind him destroying the mask was, but there was a meaning behind it.
because that was the biggest thing that was calling him towards.
Yeah, and he was trying to move away from that because
Yeah.
you know
But he
multiple
lost.
personalities.
Huh?
But he lost still.
Yeah, but he lost still because he's a loser. L plus ratio plus get Parkered.
Young boy better.
You know,
So I really, like I said, I really loved the Green Goblin.
More
throughout this
like
entire movie.
lean
Because in the-
Loblin.
in the
Am I
original
right?
Spider-Man,
Ellen Defoe.
L.M. Defoe.
in the original Spider-Man trilogy with Sam Raimi, they don't really showcase Green Goblin's strength very much in the first movie, almost at all. In this movie, they
just
really
working
showed
on
it
the
off.
fucking glider.
So it was really nice. I will
Just
like
works on the
I will not
glider for
stop
20
gushing,
minutes.
Okay? I won't stop talking about him, dude. He did such a good job.
Yeah, he did great.
Like,
yeah, he did.
I would watch a 3-hour movie with him being Green Goblin, being just straight.
You know,
up
he's
a
been in
villain.
other movies.
You know, Green Goblin probably has a dumpy from doing all the squats he does on his, fucking-
he's got
There
a
was
nice
a meme.
firm ass.
on his
No,
glider.
there was a meme when he was on his glider and someone just like enhanced his ass. It was the funniest thing ever. It's like, bro got a dumpy.
You know that scene with Aunt May dying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I kind of got pissed off at the scene actually too.
Why?
Because it's the fact that Peter told her to run, and what if she does?
And she didn't.
Yeah, she just stands
Well,
there.
she was shell shocked. To be fair.
Yeah.
But like,
It was in a moment like she was shell shocked and then she had the adrenaline. She was trying to save like
Her mama bear instincts kicked in.
nah.
This is like her last relative, like, you know.
Plus, how far could she possibly run?
But she could have ran out the door. Just
She would have.
And got
she
shot
would
by the
have-
police.
Shot by the police.
Just
There was
before
no
the
police
police
there.
arrived.
Yeah, there was
this
no
is
police.
before the police arrived. She
The
could have
glider
actually
would
ran.
have fucking shanked her.
but that's the reason why she got shanked, because she was standing in the way still.
I feel like Goblin could have still gotten her.
She would have, yeah. He would have, yeah.
And clearly he did it to fuck over Spider-Man mentally.
I don't know.
He was gonna do it
It's
again
just-
with MJ as well. So
Yeah,
It was just
stupid.
frustrating seeing
You're
that
dumb.
scene. I'm
Shut
just
up.
like,
Shut
I
up.
was just like, that's so dumb. Why didn't she
Shut
like,
up, bro. Young boy better.
I just loved
But I understand
everything,
the
like the serious
emotional
tone of
behind
it,
the scene.
the
and
sad,
everything.
the acting was done so well by everyone in that scene, specifically Tom Holland and Willem Dafoe and Aunt May, whoever that actress is. They really made the scene come to life, you know.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Nah.
The fact that it made me actually feel emotions this time compared to the first time.
I felt no emotion.
That's because you're heartless.
Well, then stop talking about the scene,
But
bro.
it's
Okay,
just so
so-
dumb to me now. I think about it. Like, why didn't she run? Like, why did she not run?
There's a lot of dumb scenes, but I don't
The
think this is
movie
one
had
of
to
them.
happen.
I know,
Right,
but
bro.
like, just everything else is fine for me. It's just that scene just pisses me off now.
So after meeting up through Ned, both the old Spider-Mans meet up with Peter to console him on his life.
Bro.
This scene
am
actually
I-
took it out for me. Like, it was a serious tone, right? But then this scene just
Oh yeah, it was the cameo.
it ruined it. I think.
It's like guest starring, guest starring
Well, I
Tobey
mean,
Maguire.
it makes sense in the sense that they don't know what happened just
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
But bro, my fucking theater clapped.
What the
Again?
fuck?
They clapped.
What?
Again?
Yeah.
Marvel fans, man. I'm telling
But it
you.
was weird. No, it wasn't everyone. It was like the small group up front. But they
Oh my
clapped for
God.
Andrew, and then they didn't clap for they
Toby?
didn't- Yeah, they didn't clap for Toby. And I was like,
So
what
they
the
were
fuck?
some Gen Zers.
No, I
then.
think what happened is that they got embarrassed the first time. They
That
clapped.
nobody else reciprocated the energy. It's like, bro, this movie's been out for a year. Chill out.
Yeah, I was
They
saying
must
kind
not
of
have seen the
late.
movie
Yeah, they
before.
kind of
It might have been their
late.
first. It might have been their first time watching. it.
Marvel
No,
fans these days.
I'm pretty sure it was their at least second.
Oh.
because they had like costumes and shit.
I did that my first showing. Actually, I went in my Spider-Man suit.
Did
by
you-
Yeah,
myself.
but
You
at
should've
least it
gone
was
to
for
it
the first
again.
showing and not a year
Dude, it wouldn't
later.
have mattered. I was the only one in my theater.
You were the only
Yeah.
one.
I mean,
Oh, it was a Sunday morning, right?
Yeah. But the thing is,
What
like,
psychopath would
on
go on a
the
Sunday morning?
app, it said that there was like 2 entire rows sold out, right?
Yeah.
But no one else showed up. It was just
They
me.
said, man,
bro.
fuck this. We already seen this movie.
So it was just me. I had fun. And okay, another thing about my theater, the movie wasn't even done, and they turned the fucking lights on.
Yeah, they did the same shit in mine. Were you at Studio Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the
I was
same
like, what
shit.
the fuck, guys?
They're like,
Yeah,
get the
I think
fuck
it's
outta
on-
here.
I think it's on an automatic timer.
Oh.
That's so dumb.
Not
the movie
for-
was 2
not
hours and
for
30
hours.
minutes.
Yeah.
Turn the lights off.
Not for
But-
ours, actually. Ours is really annoying because there's a lot of young kids
So that
there.
angered me. I was like,
We
come
went
guys.
on
But,
Nash-
but they turned it like someone ran to go tell the guy to turn it back on, and then they did.
Our,
But it literally turned on while MJ and Pete were talking about how it was gonna be the last time that
oh,
they.
somebody's phone went off that scene
Oh
happened in
my
our
God,
theater.
I
I was
know.
like, that is the worst timing ever. Because there was this heartfelt, tearful moment.
Was it
It
the
was an
Android
iPhone
one?
user too. It was an iPhone
Yeah.
user.
I mean, at least it wasn't no fucking disgusting Android
Bro,
ringtone.
what are you talking about?
Could you imagine
Oh,
instead of it
ringtone.
was like that? It was the, what was it? The nuclear.
The Samsung sound.
The
No,
alarm?
The iPhones have that nuclear.
Yeah, the alarm. Yeah, it's the basic
Yeah,
one.
could you imagine if it was that instead of just like quiet? Everyone's like, "What the fuck is this?" That would have sucked so much. But since I was by myself, like I didn't have to worry about anything, you know, except for that stupid light.
You could have done whatever you wanted.
I could have,
You could have just.
but I didn't. I did change my seat by moving one over because I realized that my
Finish
seat
that
wasn't
thought,
centered.
Javier. What? He could have done what?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He
That's
could
what I
have
thought.
clapped
I
his
was-
cheeks.
I know,
Clapped
he's
his
so
own
dirty as
cheek.
shit. I was like, he could have done some nasty in there.
Bro was doing the nasty. He was licking all the seats.
Ooh, no, I thought you were doing that. That's what I was gonna say.
So anyway,
No, ours just too packed with kids.
the trio hatches a plan to catch all the baddies and turn them good.
Ooh, there's baddies in the movie.
Baddies.
Baddies.
And after that, they go to the Statue of Liberty.
What the fuck?
I find it funny.
They
how,
execute their plan.
I find it funny how like the other Spider-Man's universes are so behind in technology, where in this one they literally like clickety clack and they got the cure for everything. Like they
In a high school science lab,
Exactly,
no
that's what I
less.
thought you
That's
was like.
another thing that doesn't make sense to me.
they managed to.
Well,
come
it
up
is
with
it's a science
School. I get
science
that,
science
school.
school,
but-
but still, it's a high school.
They don't have any type of security guarding all these chemicals.
And they
stuff.
had to like for
I feel like it was the pass
It was
from
at
MIT or
nighttime
something.
school.
No, I feel like they got a pass
in,
from MIT because they didn't get
in
accepted.
Andrew
from the-
Garfield's universe.
Maybe.
They had to get this cure from Oscorp. Okay?
Oh, that's right. They had to sneak in.
And Green Goblin's serum and to cure him, they managed to create. They had to create that in this huge laboratory, right? And in this, they created the same thing in a high school lab. I'm just saying, there's
Well,
a huge like
technology gap.
technological. What is it? Disparity.
I mean, they don't have the Avengers. They don't have.
There's-
What's an
never been to
Avengers?
There is a
space.
huge difference.
Oi, what's this
I'm just
They
saying.
don't even
Avengers?
have nanobots in the other technology.
No, he's a. There was nanotechnology because
It's
he
funny
was
that,
aware of it at the time.
that he
knew
he dressed down
nanotechnology.
for these baddies.
Who did?
Tom Holland.
I know he didn't even wear Tony Stark's suit. He's just
I mean, it's because it's more cohesive.
He also didn't have access to a lot of Stark.
oh yeah, they got taken
software
away,
anymore.
didn't it?
Well, 'cause Stark's
Not
dead.
that because
the FBI.
StarkNet was down and all that.
Starknet.
Whatever they called it.
Tone it was dead,
Obama
bro.
It makes sense though.
You know that?
StarkNet, you understand what I'm talking about.
Tony died.
That went down. Yeah, the FBI they confiscated a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they're like, give us this
So
shit,
he
bro.
no longer had access to a lot of stuff. Although
That's crazy.
he did have access to insta kill mode, and I'm surprised he didn't use that.
Anyways, they
Why would he kill the guys that he's
Problem
trying to heal?
solved. They were gonna die anyways.
anyways, they reverse everybody's badness, and then Green Goblin comes in and he's like, yo, I'm gonna fuck you guys up.
I'm the very bad.
I'm the big bad.
He really is
where
the big bad.
Where the fuck was Doc Ock in the time that they were hatching their plan? Was he just like big chilling somewhere?
He's like, I'm gonna just.
What do you mean?
Because
where,
after.
where was Doc Ock?
Yeah, after the explosion at the apartment, he just disappears for the rest of the movie until the end.
Yeah.
Then he's like, yo, I'm gonna
just
help you,
runs-
Peter.
I think he was just
Hell,
hiding.
what happened was
He was just hiding in the shadows, bro.
Electro said, "I liked you better the other way." He shot him. That makes us think that he's gone with them because he fried the inhibitor chip,
Oh,
and so that's what we think happened. But if you listen carefully, what they made for that chip was a self-healing chip. So while Electro thought like, "Oh, let me just fry him again,
Okay.
make him bad."
yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that explanation. Well, I'll take that explanation.
It took time for it to heal. I
Yeah,
get
it
it.
took time for it to heal.
All right, and then Doctor Strange is like, "Yo, bro, you want to reverse this, but everybody's gonna forget you." And then Spidey was like, "Yeah, man."
Didn't actually
Sounds good.
Spidey suggest the thing?
Spider-Man was the
He
one who
shoulda-
suggested it. Yeah,
Like I don't know
Not-
if it would have like deleted the video, but like Tom Holland should have like taken a video of him with the MJ. Like, yo,
That's a
this
good
is a
question, yeah.
message for when you forget.
This is a serious
There's
message.
also rumors that not everyone forgot.
Yeah,
like
like
the Hulk
strange.
himself didn't forget because that's two different beings.
Oh,
Who's this
That's the
Spider-Man?
rumor anyway. So
Yeah,
like,
but high school. Hulk has the brain of a high schooler, not even a preschooler.
so Hulk remembers, but Banner does not.
I say, was Banner
conscious
during this movie?
I don't know. I think he might have been off planet.
But it,
depending on
it-
when
but
this
it
happens.
but it applies to all throughout the whole universe.
Yeah, that's true.
So does that mean he was the
There's
Hulk
a lot
and
of
the Hulk-
speculations, but there are
So
people
many
that
plot holes.
There are people who have not forgotten who he is.
knows.
Yeah.
Thor maybe.
I don't know about Thor. Thor was his own.
Well, Thor is a bit of a
You
dimwit,
know,
so
all this time speculating, we could just, like not.
Where did you
that's
guys?
the whole Like that's
Yeah, we
every
could wait
MCU's
we
fans'
could-
job is to
yeah.
speculate.
Well,
I think
I guess
Mephisto-
I'm an MCU hater.
I think
so.
Mephisto knows.
Yeah, he probably
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
He knows that Peter kid.
He was there too, you know.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Was he
bro.
at May?
Yeah, he was at May.
Oh,
I
son.
told you this. I told you this yesterday.
I
Remember?
do it.
Remember I said this while we were watching. I think Mephisto's Aunt May.
Hey,
Yeah, he's dead, but now he's freed. When May died, Mephisto got freed.
Watch out for Spider-Man 4, y'all.
You know what I
This
like?
is one thing I really hope they actually do create is for Spider-Man movie because I want to see. I just want to see his interactions after like him starting his new life. I want to see where he goes.
I don't want
just
that.
want maybe like a Disney Plus series.
No, I don't want that.
with his new
Ew.
suit. I want to see his life after this movie
What the
because
fuck?
it's
Well,
it
that's
fascinates
where
me.
I think the PS4 game is a really good tie-in because I feel like
I
this
just
is
wa-
his life.
I
by
just want
himself,
him
you
to
know?
do street level crime.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The PS4 game is really good because it's just him by himself doing street
The
level
thing is, I
crimes.
don't want
and
to play the
of
game. I
solving
want to watch a TV series
Well, you're
with his
stupid.
life. You know,
But then you're gonna be complaining. You're like, oh, the CGI looks like
I
shit.
actually would
they
not.
don't
At this
spend
point.
money.
I would not because it's Spider-Man, and I like Spider-Man better than the other shows they've coming up with.
Well,
so,
then
you
watch the fucking Spidey and Friends show, bro.
oh, the little kids one.
Yeah, bitch. Why aren't you watching on that?
because no.
Why are you on that?
I wanted to keep the serious tone that they kept in this movie
I'm
and transfer
curious.
it to a Disney
Just like
Plus
with,
series.
just
you
like
know?
they did with I Am Groot, right?
Just read the comics.
I actually have been listening to some Spider-Man comics. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Dude's life is tragic. Like he's
Yeah.
got one of the most tragic stories out of like
right?
a lot of Marvel characters.
I think Logan does.
yeah, Logan.
Well, yeah, but Spider-Man's got. a lot.
He's a good second, bro.
No.
yeah.
Logan's a good third.
No.
Nah.
Who's second then?
Spider-Man, and he's first.
he takes two places.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's how
stop
good it
denigrating
is.
Spider-Man.
Which
bro.
Spider-Man? Miles?
No,
Miles is pretty sad too. His dad dies
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on.
isn't it his uncle?
to his uncle,
Oh,
but his uncle also dies.
okay.
You watched the movie, did you?
His dad's not dead though.
His dad died. Oh wait, yeah, not in that movie, but in the game. My bad.
Oh,
In the
okay.
game, his
Well,
dad
thanks
is
for
dead.
spoiling a game that I'm not gonna finish.
Why well, he dies in the first Spider-Man game.
Anyways, what are you guys' final ratings?
Wait, I like
I
how we
give
did
it-
not talk about any of the extra stuff in this whole movie.
Well, the extra stuff was
It
literally
is, yeah, it's
throwaway
little
stuff.
stuff. It was
did
just
fun,
comedic
actually.
gags.
Like you can see why it was taken out. Like you
I-
mentioned it, and I
it
agree with
throws
you.
off
Like, I
the
can see
pacing
why.
to the film.
It does,
well,
actually.
the
well, throwing
interview,
out the serious stuff, like somewhat.
they
Like,
didn't really have much serious.
The only serious extra they had was when they were all three Spider-Man were just
Talking.
broing. Yeah,
yeah,
Well,
which
that
I was
happened a little
glad.
bit in the original as well.
yeah, they just extended it.
Yeah.
I like the going back to that interaction. I actually really like the
It's crazy how much
them
more money.
talking about the emotional trauma that each Spider-Man has and how they're dealing with it and like how they've dealt with it ever since we didn't get to see their life after their initial movies. They
Yeah.
really go into that, and I really like that. You know,
besides Tom Holland, 'cause he doesn't.
well,
We're not going to see that.
sadly, I really want to see that.
The
What do
only,
you get?
the only thing I was going to say is like the fact, what is Tom Holland's job?
Oh yeah, you were asking me about that.
He's a photographer. Remember, that's Spider-Man's job was always going to be photographer for Dale Bugle.
You
Is it
didn't
really?
know that?
Is
I
it
told
really?
him that, but he
that's
said
always.
You didn't
But-
know he was a photographer?
No, I knew that was the original Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire did that.
No, that's all Spider-Man except for Miles.
Miles
what he
is
Because he's a different
Miles
guy.
is Miles is a kid
Yeah,
in
he's
No.
still
all
a kid, so.
Yeah, he's not a
stories.
Peter also.
the yeah.
But yeah, every Peter Parker is a photographer.
Oh,
Who
okay.
also does science shit sometimes.
Yeah, Miles is stronger. He's got electric
'Cause he-
powers and invisibility.
Because he does. Yeah, Miles is very much stronger.
He's OP.
But he's not the
Spider-Man.
OG.
And he's not.
Okay, but he's stronger.
But yeah, that's what I was wondering because they don't really imply what his job is, but I guess that makes sense.
He will never be better than the original.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he will. He's already
no, he
is.
won't.
Bro,
Bro, Spider-Man was a mentor
my
Okay,
to
God.
Miles Morales.
Literally, no one
talk
is-
to me when Peter wears a hoodie over his spider suit.
Yeah, bro.
No,
when he
bro,
wears
come
that
on,
dress
you
with
can't-
his J's
You know
too,
Peter
bro.
Parker's gonna die before Miles does because
I
he's
know
older.
he does. okay, so there's an animated series as well that came out in like 2013, right? Where the multiverse actually happens, and
It's called the Spider-Verse.
no,
Yes, it is actually.
but where
Okay,
he
go ahead.
goes into
I mean, this is
like
a perfect
because
time.
he's
Yeah,
hunting down
this
the
is
No,
green,
good.
it's not. Where you going?
he's hunting
Jesus?
down the
Sit
Green
down.
Goblin, and he meets all these
Oh
different
my
Peter Parkers.
God.
He also meets Miles Morales, where the Peter Parker died, and then he mentors him a little bit in that.
Yeah, I saw the
episode.
movie, bro.
Not a movie.
It is the movie,
It's an
actually.
animated
No,
TV
that's
series.
what
It also
was.
happens in the movie.
Fucking
Yeah,
tastic.
come
I
on.
recommend it to everyone. It's like a
I don't know what you're talking
7-episode.
about. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
like
What's
a
it called?
7-episode.
What's it called?
It's like
What's
season
it called?
3, episode 1 through 7 or something.
What's
like
the
that. It was really
series
good.
called?
I'll look it up while you guys talk.
Just tell me what's it called.
I'll look it up.
You
'cause I
don't
forgot.
even know. He's a big fan. Big Spider-Man fan.
Spider-Man? Is it called Spider-Man?
This is Spider-Man the show. I think it's called Lego Spider-Man.
Oh, there's a Lego Spider-Man?
He's in the Lego Avengers game, I think.
Ultimate Spider-Man? Are you talking about
It
that one?
might be that one.
Isn't that one a long series, though?
Is it Spectacular Spider-Man?
I think it might be that. Yeah.
Here's all the Spider-Man.
Is it Spider-Man
I think it's the Ultimate
and
Spider-Man.
Friends?
The Ultimate Spider-Man is 4 seasons, bro.
Yeah, it's the Ultimate Spider-Man. Yep.
I'm not gonna
You
watch
said
4
7
seasons.
episodes, bro.
7 episodes in like season 3.
Anyways, what are you guys' final ratings?
I highly
for-
recommend it. Oh, I give it an 11. Like I'm not
11?
even joking about this. I'm giving it an 11
Out of what?
out of 10.
Oh.
Dang. What about you, Javier?
I am a fanboy though, so my ratings is better than theirs.
Well, like I was saying when we left the movie.
started on the 90s cartoon.
Fuck yeah, bro! That
Oh my
shit's
god, why'd you bring it
amazing.
up?
They start jizzing all over the fucking
Bro,
table.
season 3? Oh my god.
Okay,
Green
but
Goblin
did you
season
watch
3?
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
It's better.
No.
Spider-Verse better.
No.
Spider-Verse is
Season
better.
3 of the 1994 Spider-Man is better than all Spider-Verse.
Nah, I
No, it's
disagree.
not.
Where's if it's so good? Where's Spider
Venom looks
Pig?
like a fucking.
He's actually-
Venom
it's-
looks like a fucking watermelon.
Look.
Was it
The
2000?
1994 series is so good, they're bringing back the voice actor for the next installment of Into the Spider-Verse.
doesn't
Okay,
mean
but John
anything.
Mulaney is good as Spider Pig.
Yeah, he is. I agree. I'm just saying.
Rewatch that shit right now.
Which
No.
one?
And wasn't
You don't
it?
want to rewatch this show?
The 1994 series?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
And wasn't it-
rewatch it.
Wasn't it Nick Cage who played Spider-Man Noir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he is.
See
Well,
how you
I'm
gonna
just
go
say- I'm
against
just
all
saying
of
that
that?
Did you watch Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, the one with Iceman and
This one right here.
No,
Yeah,
There
this
are
one.
shows-
yeah.
There
that
are
one.
shows that I won't watch.
Why
You
not?
didn't see this?
This one was lit. This one was good
with
too.
Iceman and
Yeah, the
forget-
Fire Girl, whatever.
I don't remember her name.
It's too old for me.
It's too old. What
All
are
right.
you
It was around the
talking
same
about?
time.
I
What's
know.
yeah, that is. What's your
fucking idiot.
What's your rating, Javier?
Well, Sunfire.
His rating doesn't
It
count
was,
because
see, you know how this movie came out and had a hard time rating it?
Yeah.
With
It was
this,
so annoying.
with this second, like, you know, the
his
extra
rating
more
doesn't
fun
count
stuff,
because he's stupid.
it went from like the first time it was a 9.5 and now it's a 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
no,
it's
his
a
rating
straight
counts
sign.
then.
Interesting.
was
oh
just-
my god.
Because I was
This
just-
is
That's like
an
how a
unfair
dictator would
election.
say.
Yeah,
His
this is an
rating
unfair
good, It
election.
counts. His rating is good. It counts.
well, I'm just saying because like
proud
Oh,
of
look
you.
at
was-
that! I got all the votes. That's crazy.
it's because
I won. I'll count it.
Again.
but like I'm just, like it's
Stop
just
it,
I couldn't
guys.
rate it at the very first
I'm
time watching
happy,
it like that because
alright.
I was just like I feel like there's just something.
I take back everything I said about you this stream. So now,
my
now,
God.
now you're good.
What do you rate it, Jesus?
10.
Okay, good.
I give it a
said it, like-
9.7987
So he gave it a 10
out
as
of
well.
10.
He gave it a 10.
We'll just round it up.
Yeah, we'll just round it up a little bit.
So let's look at some online
Did
ratings.
you have this shit written down?
Yeah. I
score
gotta
is
know
actually
my
wrote
exact
down the
score.
exact.
had to
score.
Bro,
Take-
that hobgoblin.
I had to take some points off for a
Bro,
little bit of
stop
cringe.
nutting
Like,
Otherwise-
how many frames did they
Hobgoblin,
show
bro.
of Goblin's ass cheeks? That'll
For me, it
determine
was
the
how
score.
much cringe was in it. Not much, but still enough.
That takes off decimal points.
It takes off that because the rest of it's great.
Is that a hobgoblin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hobgoblin.
This is
That's
like you
Ned.
nutting over it, bro.
That's Ned.
I want to cosplay as hobgoblin.
Kingpin was cool in the
He
90s
was,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still cool.
I can't wait for Kingpin to come back in
Oh, the
Daredevil.
one from.
Remember Kingpin in Spider-Verse? Wasn't he cool?
They're walking.
He was funny.
He was cool.
I liked his
bro.
voice. His design was amazing.
Oh,
They got the crack and everything.
this IMDb audience member gave it 10 out of 10. Spider-Man No Way Home is phenomenal conclusion to the trilogy and Holland's best outing as Spider-Man yet. Starts off fun,
I've
stay
done
familiar, and then becomes extremely emotional, satisfying, and full of great callbacks. A love letter to all things Spider-Man.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
no, go back to the image you just hovering over. No, down.
You know, there's
Down.
a big plot hole in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of big
Oh,
plots.
that is such a good
No,
fit,
shut up.
bro.
This plot hole's actually important.
What?
When Spider-Man gave the suit to Aunt May to wash it, she didn't specify how she cleaned it.
That is a plot hole.
Well, there's also the plot hole.
He
She
Uh,
must have
no.
used bleach and ammonia. to
I
make
saw the
mustard
review
gas.
that there's a plot hole where just because they're changing all the baddies to good guys, I don't know if that'll change the outcome of their lives.
Oh well,
Prob-
they said it in like I don't know if this will work, but I mean it might give you a chance at a different.
So
outcome.
this whole
Willem
film
d-
could have been pointless. You could have lost Aunt May for nothing.
For
yeah,
Green
but
Goblin.
like Aunt May wanted it,
For Green Goblin, it actually does change.
bro. What the fuck?
But then that changes the timeline of his
It does.
movie.
It will change the time.
Well, that's why we were wondering, like, will they
Cancel.
come back to these other series?
So for
which
Green
they probably
Goblin, it
that's
changes.
over.
And Back to Octopus, it changes.
Bro, why didn't they show that at the end of the freaking movie then? Like,
God damn, bro.
For Sandman, I don't know how much it changes, actually, because I don't remember how he dies.
He dies,
I
bro.
don't know. The actor died, right?
I don't know.
Because I think they just reused.
Yeah, he was an
footage
insert,
from
and so was
3.
the lizard. He was also an insert from the older.
But the lizard still fucking dies because he still doesn't have an arm to be held on when he falls off the.
Wow.
What? But
Oh no, he never died.
yeah, I mean the arm just got chopped off.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, let's get into a spoiler-free review of She-Hulk: Attorney at Law. So, She-Hulk: Attorney at Law released August 18 of 2022, starring Tatiana Maslany, directed by Kat Coro, rated TV
It
14
was directed by Cat.
by a cat. Yes.
Yeah,
Plot.
it's K.
Plot summary: Jennifer Walters navigates the complicated
Get
life
rid of
of a
that
single
image, bro.
30-something attorney who also happens to be a
Never,
green
You're
6
intimidated?
foot 7
I don't
inch
wanna see it anymore.
superpowered
You're
Hulk.
intimidated. By
What
a
are your guys'
strong
overall
woman.
thoughts without spoilers?
I give it like
overall thoughts. I thought the series
without
was pretty
spoilers.
good.
It's good,
with
and-
for the first 3 episodes. It kept me entertained.
It's okay.
Wanting more.
It's
actually,
good and it adheres to how goofy She-Hulk is in the comics.
I'm
'Cause she's a
actually-
fucking weirdo.
I'm super
I don't know her in the comics, but
Well, then,
She be goofing around.
yeah,
this
She-Hulk's
has
weird.
potential. But there are things that I really did not like.
I swear to God, if you say some shit like it's a girl,
No.
Bro,
know, I'm
I don't
kidding.
like how it's she Hulk. Why can't it be a they Hulk?
Yeah, she might
Why
actually
couldn't it
not-
be them?
Yeah, well,
Why
she
does
might
it have to be
actually-
they?
I didn't mean to sound bigoted. I'm sorry, it was a joke. Please don't shoot me.
it sounded like
What couldn't
you
it
were
be a
making
fridge Hulk?
fucking fun.
It was just a stupid joke that
Yeah.
I didn't think through.
I think it's a good show. The first episode, I think it had a couple cringy moments, but it was still fun.
Like I said, there are things I didn't like. But overall,
I just want to see more,
Twerking.
heroes like needing legal advice.
Yeah.
Like I assumed that she was gonna walk in and there was gonna be like a bunch of heroes just like lined up trying to like
that would have been funny.
yeah.
But
If
yeah, this
Morbius
show has
was like, "Yo,
potential.
I need your
don't
Morbin
like
help."
where it's at right now though, because I don't see any connections to anything right now. They're showing bits and pieces of things like that makes you think of what's going on in the
I don't think she's
in
gonna
the
be.
world.
I don't think she's gonna be part of the new Avengers or anything.
No, probably not. She's gonna be street level, I think.
If even that, she wants to stay focused on her job.
Oh man, that'd be sick if she hung out with Spider-Man.
It's probably gonna happen because
With Miles Morales.
Disney did
that'd be
say
cool.
that. Get out of here with that.
Well, because
haven't even introduced
Daredevil's also a lawyer.
Yeah, no. What they said is they are making a
Street defenders.
like street
The
level heroes. And
Defenders
they said
again.
that-
I swear to God.
And they said the Spider-Man was gonna be street level. I don't know if she's on it, but Daredevil street level as well.
Iron Fist is
Punisher.
fucking lame, and Luke Cage is also lame.
Yeah, he is. I don't
Jessica
like him.
Jones.
I
I
don't like
didn't.
her.
I didn't see her show, but I heard it was pretty good.
It was pretty good, but I didn't like.
I don't know what she does.
I didn't watch any of the
Her-
Netflix
It's
ones.
just her name, so
She's
I have
just
no idea what she
strong.
does. Oh, she's just strong.
Yeah.
Who's stronger?
Jessica Jones or Jones Jessica?
Yeah.
Are they really two different people?
So,
That's a good question. I don't know.
so this show is styled like a sitcom with action as an afterthought. So it's mainly, if you're gonna watch it, just know it's mainly like a sitcom sort of
The
thing.
biggest thing that bugged me was the fourth wall breaks
That's
of her
what really-
narrating, but
Oh, yeah.
I think she does that in the comics too.
Yeah, but this is like.
It seemed
throws
like
you off.
almost
If it
like
was
Deadpool. Yeah.
If it was Deadpool, you wouldn't fucking care.
But this, it really like throws you.
It's
off.
because
But
Deadpool
it's a
uses
goofy
swear
show
words.
in general. It's not super serious.
I'll go.
It was entertaining to me, but not perfect. There was a it's kind of divisive because there's like it's either good comedy to you or it's cringe.
It's
I actually like.
But
I don't know. I don't.
It's a bit of both,
Yeah.
but even the cringe parts, I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I could like it's fun. Like, cringe. It's not
We're-
like
when it's cringe
You
like
guys keep
that.
talking
it's
about the crunch.
It's
I-
the
what
house
cringe are you
burning
guys
and
talking
the dog
about?
sitting and say, "This is fine." That's what it's like for me.
Like I'm trying to figure out the cringe parts that you guys are talking about.
We'll talk
bro,
about it
this-
once we're getting to the spoiler film.
yeah, I will.
like Hulk saying bruh.
Bruh, that was pretty weird.
That was not cringe to me. That was
weird.
That was not cringe to
No,
you.
I thought that was great.
Any scene with the Hulk is cringe to me.
Oh, what?
The
I
Hulk
actually
is
enjoyed
so
all the
cringe.
scenes. I was really disappointed that
And,
the Hulk
and
was.
like his voice is like so different. Like Mark Ruffalo like puts like this weird cadence into his performance now.
Bro, I thought I
You're
honestly
right,
was
yeah, it does
disappointed.
sound
Like it's a
weird.
little higher pitched or like a little weird. I don't know. Like he's trying to be.
Why
Gen
Hulk
Z.
looking like a square now?
I was so disappointed when there wasn't more of him in the series.
I was disappointed by that too, actually.
Hulk
Like,
should. Well,
thought
maybe
he
we'll
was-
see him later on. It's only 3 eps so
no,
far.
no, like Loki. I thought like the
dude.
cousin was.
There's
gonna-
only 6. But
Well,
yeah.
okay. I'll talk about more in a spoiler-free discussion.
Yeah,
Alright.
but they could talk about what he's doing.
So
hope they
I
do.
w-
No,
I
look,
hope they do.
it's my opinion on what's like they should have been doing in this 3 episodes already. Like, I
So,
wish
as
that
much
happened.
criticisms as I have of this show, I will defend it against the upset men, though.
Yeah.
And all the
What's
all
the
the
upset?
posts. There's just a bunch of butthurt men.
Yeah, they're like, why is she Hulk stronger and better than Hulk?
Yeah,
That was never actually like put into action, you know? Like
it was just in a training montage, yeah. But you
the
know,
Hulk
people.
literally, like
So like,
But
I
there's
caught
people
up to
getting
you
butthurt.
in one day. and,
Some of
like, you're
these
crying.
Marvel fans are cringe, bro.
Yo, what's
And
up,
they're like, why is she
Madness
twerking?
GM?
Like, why are they?
Why are they having fun?
Yeah, why
What?
is she having fun? Like, I thought people didn't want.
Everybody
them to be
knows only Hulk
sexualized.
can offer Ant-Man Taco Bell, and that is perfectly fine. But when She-Hulk twerks, it's the end of the world.
Bro, that was the best.
I actually
there's
hated
so
that.
many things, bro.
I did not like that.
It was
You're
it was
so
a fun
weird,
end
bro.
credits to
Yes, it
to
was
an
an end
ep-
credit
so
scene,
like
but I didn't like it.
like it wasn't.
It's
Crazy.
it's fine as a joke, but I think people are blowing it way out of
I
proportion.
expected something more because I want something more to happen. And since I'm not seeing it even
Eddie.
3 episodes in,
But hey, good publicity for them. I mean, it's like everywhere on the
Madness
fucking
GMD said,
internet.
yo, what's up, Ed?
What's up?
what's up, madness?
So what are you guys rating out of 10?
It's like an 8.5.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
give it a
Strong
7.
to light 8.
Okay, okay.
I'm giving it a 7 mainly because I have hope, and I hope that hope doesn't dwindle.
What about you, Yuckle?
What?
Can you imagine if
Javier.
Spider-Man just came?
This
like-
show
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
is a
If Spider-Man showed up, it
9.78.
would be 10.
7.8? Oh wow. 9.78.
I
Nine
really,
point-
I
mean,
really,
yeah, respect
really
it.
enjoy this show a
I'm
lot.
gonna give mine a 7.18.
You know, the one thing that also bugged me was She-Hulk suits. Like they like they're able to withstand her
Transformation.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
like-
which suit?
like-
Like her when they
Any
first,
suit she has.
Yeah, like when
Well,
she was in
didn't
the
she upgrade it?
courtroom. Yeah, but in the courtroom, she was just wearing a regular suit. It was like
And only
like
thing
maybe
that ripped
now
was her
she's
shoulder.
wearing like spandex type suits.
Actually,
maybe.
no, she's wearing a suit that's bigger than her. You can see it when she's
She
driving.
is, yeah.
Oh.
She's got a bigger
Yeah,
suit
she
now.
got a bigger suit now. That's why it's.
She got a report of the week suit.
But like, yeah, like the first obviously we're
I was
so
so
not
happy they
like,
showed him on the H3.
Me too.
and we're not that far ahead still. We're still on the spoiler free.
I'm hoping that the
free.
4th episode, because it's usually after the 3rd episode.
Okay, so let's look at some online ratings. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 87 out of 100. Audience in IMDb 5.1 out of 10. And Rotten Tomato audience 50 out of 100. So the average of all these scores is 62.6.
No, you're good, Madness. You just
You're
enter
tripping,
the spoiler free
tripping.
section, so you're good.
So with that, let's get into the spoiler field.
Also, this
She-Hulk.
comedy wise, I find this way funnier than Thor.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I didn't
Wait,
laugh
the new
too
Thor?
much.
Yeah, the new one.
Oh
But
yeah,
then
this movie is way.
The
This show is
two-
way.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
show.
way funnier than.
I know
Thor.
I laughed watching this show, but
You don't remember
I'm
why?
not conscious of it because
And it
you know,
it
this
had
happens.
it had a couple scenes that were like, you know, kind of like heartwarming, like Bruce talking about how he built the bar with Tony and
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Man, I almost
Good
started
callbacks.
crying again for that because I
You're
like
a bitch.
because I was like think about Tony. What's because think
Did
about
you
Tony's
just say
dead.
you cried at the fucking Spider-Man scene?
Yeah, and when Tony died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were talking about it, like
Who's
how there's
this
emotional.
Tony
But
fella?
like there's
I
such
didn't-
an emotional connection with Bruce, and it's just like that's so
All
so
right.
heartwarming.
Such a
Touching.
toxic
Let's
male.
start with episode
touching.
1. A normal amount of rage. Jen Walters' world is turned upside down after a freak accident leaves her with superpowers. What do you guys think of episode 1?
I mean,
Spoiler
it makes
failed.
sense. I was wondering how the fuck they were gonna handle her just getting powers all of a sudden, or if she was already gonna have them. And it made sense. Like
As good as
especially
any
since their
origin story.
genes are specific,
did a
so
good
it's
job
not
of
like they could
explaining
just do it to any random schmo.
Yeah, as good as any origin story for a Marvel character.
little
A car
lackluster.
accident.
Little
And I was,
That's how
I
they all
was
kind of
glad
are.
that their time on the island was only for one ep,
Yeah.
because I like it would have been fine if they did a little bit longer, but the island wasn't super engaging.
Yeah, that's true. Because
Her Hulk must have been brain dead for her to take control like that and instantly.
or it was just they're just on equal
Or
level or something. I'm trying to think of the word, like better word.
or
than
maybe
that.
Huh?
plus like they're different personalities,
Yeah.
and Bruce I guess is just a fucking angry dude.
It might have been a mindset issue, yeah, like where Bruce thought of Hulk as a monster, and so it's a monster.
Yeah.
She's like, okay.
And they just completely were like, yeah, no, the Incredible Hulk and this Hulk are the same guy.
No.
They're the same guy. What are you talking about?
They're the same person, bro. So yeah, first episode introduction. It was fine. It wasn't like too amazing, but it's a TV episode, so
It was
Such-
good. The
Gotta
CGI
give it time.
was better than I expected it to be, like from the trailers. So you got used to it very quickly.
I
is
never
what I'm
thought it
saying.
was that bad.
Um,
when you guys
so I'm
mentioned
happy
it.
about that. There are times where
I
like,
just wish she was buffer.
there are
like
times where
this
the
kind of buff, or actually like
Yeah, that
more
would've been good.
more normal kind of.
Like that.
yeah, that's good.
That's
I like
so
that.
that looks so CGI.
I wonder how
though.
they're gonna do her outfit. Like if it's just gonna be
If-
the
if she
straight up
gets
like
one.
80s spandex.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
episode 1 was good. Good introduction. There isn't really much going on in this trailer. I mean,
Why I do love like the thing
In the
with
trailer, it's the episode.
Yeah, it was so short. It felt like a trailer.
well, it
even
wasn't even
though
that
it's an hour
shorter
long.
though. Was it?
It went-
It
it
was
went
like
by fast.
35 minutes.
Bruce was, he was kind of like an asshole throughout the ep, and I was like starting to
I didn't see
dislike him
What do you
because
mean?
she was more
well,
of an asshole.
well, because he's like projecting all his like,
don't
oh,
get
you're not gonna be able to control this shit, like you don't know anything, and then he's trying to like outshow her, like she tossed the tiny boulder
I
at
think
first.
they were both in the wrong.
He's like, let me show
with
you how
the
it's
way they
done.
went about it. Like, yes, he was
And
trying
then he
to,
was trying to force her to be a superhero when she clearly doesn't want
Said
that
that.
yeah,
part.
no,
Yeah, I
yeah.
get that part. But when he was just trying to tell her like the good and bad things about being the Hulk, and she was just throwing it out the window, and that's a very dangerous situation.
Well, because it doesn't apply to her. She's not as
It
angry of
could
a
have.
person, and she. Well, yeah, but like then they
He was throwing
clearly saw.
he was throwing a disclaimer at her, and she was throwing it out the window. That's the problem with it. I had a very big problem with that. Like, you have all this strength now, and you're just not gonna.
Well, she's cocky, but also like
bit
she
too
doesn't
cocky.
want to do any of this anyway. She just wants to be normal.
I
Yeah,
get
she wants
that.
to
Yes,
just be
I got
alone.
that.
and,
Yeah.
and she can keep her temperament under control, so it's like she doesn't need to know about any of the other shit until
Till later
I'm
on.
just saying that I saw both positions, and she shouldn't just throw the stuff out. Or
yeah, I could see
the
how
way
they're
she
both
did
in
it.
the wrong in some aspects. Yeah.
See, they're both in the wrong and they're both in the right.
They both have
Yep.
good and bad things to
That's how
say.
a lot of things are.
And they got pissed drunk.
Heck yeah.
Dude, I love the fact that
At least they didn't go the comic route after getting drunk.
And I was like, how is this a benefit? Like,
not getting drunk off the hawk.
yeah, I'm like, that's fine, I guess, but like, less drinks and less money spent on getting drunk seems like a more,
Better
fun option. Like, who the fuck is just like, I just want to be buzzed all day?
Alcoholics.
To be honest, wait. So does that mean Bruce can never?
No, they can't get drunk.
No, well,
No, not the drunk portion.
when he's a human in his human form, like Jen said, "Oh, I'm still in my, I shrunk down in my human form."
Oh,
So.
and then she woke up with a Hulk-sized headache.
Yeah, and then the next scene where she's at a bar, she was drinking as Jen, and then she became her
She-Hulk,
small her human version, and she just instantly got drunk.
It's like, oh, shit. All right, so episode 2, Superhuman Law. Jen is hired at a prestigious law firm, but must practice as She-Hulk and rep a complicated client.
It made sense why she got fired. Like it's.
Yeah.
They
Conflict
couldn't
of
handle it.
interest.
Yeah, it's like if a fucking social media star became a lawyer. Like the public will just side with her.
Like
at
Kim
all.
Kardashian, bro, trying to become a
It
lawyer.
compromises the judgment.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Well, she did also save
the
all
judge's
jurors.
life.
No,
Yeah,
the,
but-
Makes
the
sense.
judges and the jurors.
I
life.
also absolutely hate this episode.
Why is that?
Because first of all, it's like 5 minutes long. Not
It's an
literally.
hour.
No, it's not.
What do you keep
It
getting
was
this
like
hour?
27
There's-
minutes.
there-
Not even 27.
It's
It's like
a half
23
hour.
minutes.
Jesus.
Look up the. It's half an hour.
Yeah, it's
No.
only half
They're-
hour.
the
runtime.
Disney
It's
one's
not
a half hour.
runtime. It was like 23 minutes. 27. And
I'll
half
look
of that,
at
and
it.
like 8 minutes of that is just credits.
Let's see, Disney Plus.
I mean,
Anyways,
they do that for all their shows. the
anyways, why
credits
else did
thing.
you dislike this?
But I did not like that because first of all, it was way too short. Only one thing of note, like maybe two things of note happened. She got a new job, and then she has to defend Emil Blonsky. That is literally it that
I
happened.
So the
mean,
first ep-
that's a setup for like tons of shows. You have to get a setup.
So the first
Well, what do you want her to be doing? Just like
Why can't
beating
just
up
log
guys?
in?
no,
or
what I'm saying
instantly
is they could
practicing
have
law.
probably added more interaction between Emil Blonsky than what
Well,
I
they
got
did
it.
in the second ep.
It's 37 for the first episode, 30 for the second, 34 for the
I
third.
told you they're not
That's
hour
crazy.
long,
I
bro. Where do
swear
you get
I-
hour
I don't know
long?
how-
I
yeah, I don't know how
saw-
you-
I thought I saw an
watching
hour
it, like,
runtime.
times
No, it's
0.5.
they're only half hour long.
Anyways,
I wish they were hour long. It's like this
So
show
do I.
is really good. Like I
wanted
really
it to
enjoy
be
it.
longer. If it was longer, I probably would have liked that episode more. But then there's that unnecessary fourth wall. I hated that fourth wall break in this episode so much.
The one she was driving
It-
and then she's
yeah.
talking. at
oh,
the
she's
same
like,
time.
don't forget whose show this
It's
is.
I
jarring.
didn't like
It's
that.
jarring, but it goes along with shit.
For me,
Didn't,
why
didn't
I
she in
don't
the
like-
same episode she breaks the fourth wall? Talk about like, there's not going to be a lot of cameos as well.
Yeah,
So don't expect
why
that was
I
the
don't
second one, I
like that
think.
fourth wall break is because like she's going to something to like a somewhat serious thing, and then she turns to the cameras and it just takes you out of the moment, and I really hate that because I'm like, oh, this is getting good, and then she does that, and it's like, oh, why'd you have to do that? I was in the zone. It takes away from it.
Which
well,
is
they
this,
yeah.
this is where I would agree. Where I would want the show to be just a little bit longer if they're going to do something like that.
Mm.
Because then they can do more in the episode to make it more enjoyable in a sense.
I mean, heck,
Like-
what was the end credit scene?
I
of
mean,
that
if they
episode?
don't have
I don't
any
even remember.
content to show, like, I mean, I think
That's
they're trying
awesome.
to they're trying to space it out because their other shows are also like 6 episodes long, but it doesn't like Moon Knight was an hour long.
Yeah,
right?
no, I thought it was
I like
40,
that.
40-minute longs actually.
I like that too.
I think the first episode was an hour, and it
In
goes
any
to
case,
40
they were
something.
longer, and yeah, I don't know why they weren't longer for this, unless they thought that maybe the media reception wouldn't be as positive.
Which they're partially right, but that's because these there's a bunch of haters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, fuck
But
these
maybe
haters, bro. Swear to God.
by the end of this, it'll get renewed for longer eps or whatever.
Yeah,
And
'cause
then episode 3, The People versus Emil Blonsky. So She-Hulk represents Emil Blonsky, also known as the Abomination, but his parole hearing doesn't go as planned. What do you guys think of this episode?
Much better than the second one.
Yeah, I like
Even-
this episode
I
a
still
lot.
didn't like the fourth wall break. Absolutely hate those.
I love the
Please
end of
stay
this
away from
episode,
that.
bro.
Do not do
They're
those.
not gonna.
They're not
gonna
gonna stop it. I know.
Yeah.
But I'm
It's
just saying.
She-Hulk.
I'm just saying it's dumb.
Read a comment.
I
It
do
throws things
love
away.
the fact that they show an A and B scenario going on at the same
But
time.
I really
Oh,
did.
with the
her old coworker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
The fact that he thought he was dating
Megan the
Rose,
Stallion.
Yeah, and
Delusional.
yeah, that's what's so like. I love the
love
fact there's an
that.
A. Like I said, I love the fact there's an A and B scenario.
He's a fun
going
character
on.
to get dunked on.
Yeah.
I loved it when she was in court and testifying for him and putting him down at the same time. It was great.
That was good.
I'm hoping that's how like the kind of the rest of the series goes, like where there's
no.
like an A and B scenario going on. You don't want to see like
Well, that is a typical sitcom sort of styling.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
like come together, kind of. Right?
Yeah, at the
towards
end,
the
yeah.
towards the end.
But overall, like I like when they added Wong. I mean, I know that it's weird that I'm only liking the episodes when they added another superhero or another supervillain to interact with us, and
Well, I mean, it.
I just don't want to make it seem like I'm liking those episodes specifically because they're adding a different hero
you don't
that I
care
would
about
rather
She-Hulk.
watch instead of She-Hulk. I'm saying I liked the interactions that she had with the other characters as well.
I
even
thought they
though
were kind of bland.
Emil did such a good
he did.
performance.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who was that one?
The Abomination.
Oh, yeah.
He did a very
He was
good
the only
job.
character that actually made me enjoy
I was
his
sympathetic
cameo.
towards him, and he
but,
did a
like,
really charming
Yeah,
performance.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he was the only one. But Juan's performance was kind of just bland. Like I didn't.
Well,
really,
he was in a rush. You could see he was because we saw at
Did
the end of
he?
Shang-Chi, he recruited Shang-Chi and Abomination for something. So it
Well,
seems like
it was to rig a fight.
well, that was that was during the beginning of the movie. I mean, at the end
Yeah.
of the film.
But
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like they didn't he just literally just left. He didn't explain why.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here. So I'm guessing they're
Well,
setting up for
he-
something.
You know why he left? It's so that he wouldn't get any
Arrested,
charges put on him.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
oh,
yeah,
my
I know
God,
that.
really?
It's just
Ah,
I
you
wish
know,
he
you
would have
just
said
realized.
why he took other
what are
than
they gonna
making
do,
a
stop
fight.
him?
They're
He's the
setting.
Sorcerer Supreme.
I think they're setting up for the fight against King the Conqueror.
Also, like that means
Or Secret
Hulk
Wars.
Or Secret
gets
Wars.
his arm broken again, right?
probably in the new one because in this series his arm's fixed now. Remember?
Yeah,
yeah.
because in the beginning episode, his arm gets fixed. Then he goes to space.
So he might get it broken again. Yeah, but
Oh
lose
wait,
another
no,
fight.
that doesn't make sense.
Oh,
This
I
takes
know.
place
He's doing
after
the
Shang-Chi.
space, and I think it might have something to do with the Secret Wars, because
Yeah, because they.
that's
Yeah,
just me speculating.
And the what the fuck is the
How
spaceship
does
that he
have
goes
cell
on?
service? in
Is a
space?
grill
didn't.
spaceship,
That's
right?
No,
why
I
it
think
No, he
took
he,
off.
did.
he was
He
still in
called-
the atmosphere. In the
He was still in the atmosphere,
Yeah, I
but
think
then
Was
he was
he?
still in the
Oh,
Earth's
okay.
atmosphere.
then
I
he
was
went
like-
out of range, and then that's why like, oh, he
Yeah.
just hung up on me.
But like that ship that he went on, is that part of the first battalion that came in Avengers 1, the one that Loki was chilling with?
I don't think so.
I think it
Or
has to
was
be a
that
new one.
Thanos' army?
It might be the orgy party ship. Remember what I'm talking about?
No.
From Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok, the one.
Who-
spaceship
Oh, he's
they
going to
stole.
Planet Hulk right now.
Planet Hulk
Travis
2.
Kid finally made it. Are we actually gonna get Planet Hulk? I hope
No.
so.
We're gonna get not Planet
You're
Hulk.
going to get Orgy Party Hulk.
We're gonna
What the
get.
fuck?
We're gonna get
I don't know what
Wolverine
ship
versus
it's on,
Hulk.
but yeah, that scene makes you think, and you know, I like thinking about what's gonna happen in the future of the MCU.
I like thinking.
Not always.
So, what are you guys' final ratings for the series?
Like I said, 8.5.
Still 7. Still 7.
It's still
Like I said, I'm not too impressed. I got hopes for the show though.
it's still a 9.78.
It's a fun show. Let's
Your
look at some.
opinion, but it's wrong.
Why are you cucking the 8, bro? Just go to 0.8.
No, it's got to be 9.78.
All right, let's look at some online ratings. This IMDb audience member gave it a 1 out of 10. It's just offensive. It always has been. By which I mean negatively stereotyping demographic group, but the integration of men is so ingrained in Western culture these days that it's just become the norm and an awful,
Who was it
awful
written
piece
by?
of work. It's written by Jordan Peterson.
Wait, actually?
No, but there's something he would say.
Yeah, it does sound
Andrew
like something
Tate?
he said.
Or Andrew Tate, yeah. I don't like how they treat men badly in this show.
Rest in piss, Andrew.
Oh my god. guy's a
These are the
crybaby.
type of people hating on this show. So now you know why he's got
Probably
such a low
watches it
rating.
just so he can say some shit about it.
Yeah. He's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they were mean to men. All right, this guy gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought this was funny and cute. The interactions between Bruce and Jen were relatable family stuff, but Hulk-sized. I look forward to how the lawyer stuff gets weaved in.
I liked how the family, when she first goes to the family dinner, like the dad was like chill about it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Even
like
though
how he has a heart to heart with her.
Even though the end cameo is her doing all the chores and the cousin
Well,
or
when you
brother.
have strength like that,
Yeah.
make use of it.
What was it? The cousin or brother?
And it's so crazy. They're like, yeah, we had one Hulk in the family. At
It's
least
like
you didn't
something new.
destroy a fucking
City, yeah, that's big facts.
And that just gets my head spinning. Like, oh my god, how the fuck were they like dealing
Financially
with that?
able to
No,
do
just
that.
dealing with like, yeah, our cousin just fucking
Destroyed the
Demolished
whole
the whole
city.
this war
city?
crime basically.
Oh my
Well,
god.
to be fair, he was mind controlled at that time. So, you know.
And then he comes to the next family dinner and it's like, oh shit.
Sorry,
He's like,
guys.
"Sorry, everybody."
Now what's for dinner?
So what? He was there actually?
Well, he said they mentioned how they go to family dinners together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought Bruce hasn't gone for something for like 10
Years.
Yeah,
Well,
years.
he said, yeah, you get detached from your family or whatever. But I think now that he's, both him and Hulk are like,
Professor Hulk.
yeah.
Or one. So okay. So that's what I was gonna bring up. I thought the series was gonna be like Hawk more in there with him going into like
Hawk.
Oh, yeah?
Hawk.
Hawk.
So
All right,
what are you
so-
Did I watch Hawkeye?
So time for a content scene this week. What are some shows or movies you guys watched
Willy's
this week?
Wonderland.
Oh, what is that?
It's a horror movie on Hulu
Stop.
with Nicolas
Stop right
Cage.
now.
Right, it's a fun movie. It doesn't take itself seriously. All right, so here's the premise. Think Five Nights at Freddy's,
Stop.
but instead of them killing you, Nicolas Cage goes and like does his job and kills them instead.
What
Does
the
his
heck?
job.
So he kills animatronics, or
Yeah, they're animatronics.
What's the rating on
What
this
the-
shit?
All right, so here's what
Oh my
happened.
god.
I'm
look
gonna
how
tell you what
terrible
happens.
This looked.
What his job is. So his car break down and he doesn't have the money to pay it off. So they tell him, "You want to work
That's
this
kinda
off?"
cool.
And they lock him in there, and he does his job, which is clean the place up. But these things come alive, try to kill him. So instead of dying,
What's the
he
rating?
fights them and still cleans the place up.
I kind of want to watch it.
It's
I
a
do
fun
too.
movie.
I do too.
Nicolas Cage doesn't say a single word in the movie.
5.5 out of 10 for IMDb and 60% on Rotten Tomatoes.
See, I would
This is
recommend
for
this.
critics. This is from critics'
Yeah,
perspective.
I would recommend this.
Let's see what the
I mean, I have
44
other
on
shit.
Metacritic
I have other shit I could be
Oh,
watching, so I think I'll spend my time on that.
and 68 on
And
normal
maybe
audience.
someday,
go.
I don't know if
Right,
I'm.
don't watch this because I recommend it. Watch it because you found it and it looks interesting. That's what I did. I didn't know anything about it. I also like Nicolas Cage, so you know.
You watch
watched it.
Bodies, Javier?
Yeah,
He's stupid.
How was it, bro?
it was garbage. It was straight garbage. I regret my whole life
What do you
decision.
rate
How
it?
was Pete Davidson
Was he single?
It was a 2.
in the movie? He
It
was
was a
single.
Was he crying?
Was he crying because Kim K dumped him?
Wait, who are you guys talking about? Oh, Pete
Pete
Davidson.
Davidson. Peter.
He's I hope you guys. I'm gonna say this right now. He's the chain of events that starts this whole movie.
Bro, you just spoiled the movie.
So he's the killer.
I'm not gonna say anything more than that. He's just
spoiled the
the He's just a chain of events to start
Figured
the
it
whole
out.
movie.
He's the killer.
I'm not gonna tell you how it works. or what-
Oh my god, bro!
No,
Chris
no.
Evans is the killer. Knives Out. Way to go.
Whatever.
Way to
I
spoil the whole
haven't seen
movie.
that movie.
Well, thank Javier for spoiling it. What do you rate this movie out of 10,
It's a
Javier?
fucking 2. No, what? Fuck that. It's a 1.5. Man, fuck this movie.
So how the fuck is Winnie the Pooh gonna be worse? Is it gonna be a half?
No, Winnie the Pooh's gonna
Rated
probably
10,
be a
yeah.
2. I bet. Freaking bet. I also watched most of the second season of Rent a Girlfriend. I
Oh.
finished season 1 and almost season 2.
You guys know that anime I said I refused to finish and
The
continue
Elite
watching?
Classroom
The Elite
one?
Classroom. Well,
Yeah.
I watched the next episode still. So
Oh my god.
at least it picked up a little bit in this next episode again. All right. So I guess I'll see where it goes again, but it's still a mid show. Okay.
Sick. Nice that you're spending your time watching.
Bro, but Rent a Girlfriend, I can't wait to finish it. I can't wait for the series to be
To
over.
finish it,
Like I
bro.
said,
you had
The
time
manga
all
is like
weekend.
a billion chapters ahead of
You've had
this.
all weekend.
I know. Oh, I'm almost done. I'm on 7, I think, right now. Got 3
Oh
more.
my god, I forgot. I finished Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched that one.
Because I'm like, bro,
I
I
don't
don't want to
watch
watch a good show right now. I just want to like do some workouts
Mhm.
and watch something like half-heartedly.
Mhm.
So I put that shit on. I was like, okay, some of these apps are kind of fine. and then it ended kind of on like a weak fart.
I
the
read
first
the
season.
manga a while
Yeah,
ago.
so-
Not all the way through, but I dropped the manga.
I watched the show when it came out in the background.
Nagatoro-san's still fucking killing it, bro.
Oh, Nagatoro's
my
not just a
God.
cutie?
I'm waiting for more chapters right now.
It's so good.
It is.
I've just been reading the English volumes that come out because then I always have something in the future to look forward to.
So she's not just a cutie.
That's Shikamori. I haven't finished that shit, bro. That shit got so boring.
Wow, you were so hyped for it.
No,
when
it wasn't.
You were watching
I
it.
was like, I'm watching this show. It's about this girl who's like the masculine one in the relationship. And I'm
She
like,
wears the
okay,
pants.
this gimmick is kind of over. Like, I'm already kind of over the gimmick after the third ep. The dude is like so lame.
Is he
But I
really?
don't know. I might go back just to finish it. Just like with Uzaki-chan. I also read. I bought Uzumaki, so I'm looking forward to reading
Naruto?
that.
Let's no. The Chunji Ito.
Yeah.
I also watched
Um,
this.
I've
You
been-
watched Duncanville? How is it?
I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would.
Really? It looks pretty not good to me,
It
but
feels better than Family Guy.
okay. I mean, that's not a very high bar.
There's a lot that's better than Family
Well, I
Guy.
mean, it only has 2 seasons right now, so they actually tried on these 2 seasons. It feels like more than normal.
More than normal of their 0 seasons.
Well, I mean, I'm comparing it to Family Guy,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the first 2 seasons,
Uh-huh.
and compared to this first seasons, I feel like this is better,
Uh-huh.
in my opinion. But that's because it's more modern.
I read. I'm halfway through the first volume of Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju.
Okay.
It's pretty good so far. It's
What
about
kaiju is it?
kaijus.
Which kaiju is it this time?
It's kind of like
It's Kaiju number 8.
Which one is number 8?
Number
the
8.
main character.
I
but
want to know
I'll-
which
I'll
one
say
is
this right
number 8. Is it
now,
Mothra?
it's-
Is it?
no.
Godzilla?
Well, kaiju is just a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so which I
it's
thought it was like
Gigan,
all the
bro.
iconic monsters.
Gigan.
No, kaiju just means like big monster.
Yeah, I know that,
Yeah,
but I thought it
Gigan.
was going through like the Godzilla lore. I thought it
Nah.
was in
Wait,
that
yeah,
universe.
I might actually know this series.
So that's why I
Look it up, bro.
But it's kind of like the beginning is kind of giving Chainsaw Man vibes.
Oh.
Just in terms of the main
Where's
character
the kaijus?
gets a big power that does stuff.
It looks familiar. I might have read a chapter or 2 of this.
Is there actually kaijus in this, or is
Yeah.
it just the name? Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
kind of like the.
Oh, there's Godzilla looking
the-
one.
That's the main character. He turns into a beast man.
That's kind of whack then.
He's a pirate.
So it's Attack on Titan meets
No.
Chainsaw
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, it sounds like that. Yeah, it's kind of whack then.
You're whack.
So he's got the founding Titan, but he's
Yeah,
also
honestly.
made a contract.
It's pretty good so far.
Look at
might
that.
watch it.
Look at that kaiju.
Does it
Um,
have a beach scene?
No,
Bro,
it
I'm
probably
on the
doesn't,
first
bro.
fucking volume.
Gosh, that's so whack.
So is there a school
crying,
festival? Is there a
bitch.
school
Who
festival
are you
arc?
talking to
Stop
like that?
crying.
bro?
Is there a tournament arc?
Is
Dude,
there,
outside, bro. We go box right now, kid.
Fine.
Is there a mentor in this?
Yeah, sure.
is there a rain breakup scene?
Did anyone watch the new Lord of the Rings show?
I watched
yes.
episode 1.
How was it?
It was a lot of setup.
So boring as shit.
The second episode's out too, so hopefully it's better. But I wasn't too engaged.
haven't
with the
watched
first
it
Apparently,
yet.
How about anyone
apparently the
watching-
Game of Thrones show is pretty good.
Oh, is that
Really?
the new Game of Thrones show? Is that anyone
I'm
watching
still not gonna
that?
watch it. I might go back and
Why
finish.
would I watch it when I know Game of Thrones ended shitty?
Because
It's
I
a
don't know.
sequel, isn't it?
Because
So
the
it's
This is a
book,
prequel.
Yeah,
The book
so
is
the thing
probably
about
still
the
good.
Prequel is it's gonna make me want to probably watch the sequel.
I'm not gonna.
Right? And then
It's
I know
up
the
to you
sequel
then
ends
at
like
that
shit.
point.
I think you have to watch the first one before the prequel.
Scott told me you don't have to actually watch that since it's a prequel.
But
so
I
you
think
can-
it makes more sense if you watch the.
But it takes place beforehand. So
yeah,
Yeah,
but
but-
it's a prequel, but there's shit in it that like are connected to the.
Yeah, but this is setting it up for the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so wouldn't it be fine? I was also asking Scott, is this based off any books or is this just
And
all?
it's It's
So it's just a.
But
It's
the
normal
an
author-
original
version?
by
Okay.
by Grimm.
But the author, I heard, is working on it.
Yeah, Grimm.
Oh, but not
so
finishing
we're
his last
working
book.
on
R.R.
this instead of
Martin.
working on the next books.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Finishing his
guess
last
so.
book.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's constantly berated over not finishing the books.
Because
The book.
Oh, why that
Why
shit?
don't you finish it?
I know. It's probably a
Uh,
lot of people want to.
So with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendations for any media?
Not
My-
really.
the boys.
No.
The
Super
boys.
good.
Which boys?
The
Us.
the
We the boys.
superhero
We the
show
boys.
about the boys going against superheroes that are corrupt.
You guys hear
You
the
talking about
rumor that
Homelander?
the Bleach 1,000-Year War arc is gonna stream on Disney Plus.
Let's go!
You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard that. It's so
I was like,
sad.
why would
I
that
don't.
be?
Hopefully it's just Disney Plus Japan and not America, but we'll see.
Sounds boring.
I recommend the Deprogram podcast. Pretty epic. It's about politics if you're interested. So the plan for next week, we can watch Barbarian.
Let's do it.
I don't remember that.
That's the
We're
one
gonna
where
watch Pinocchio.
No.
that's the one where the
Oh,
girl
yeah.
stops at the guy's house from the guy who plays it. In it.
Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she stops at his house and then she hears some noises because she's spending the night,
Horror movie time.
and then she finds the cellar.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch Pinocchio.
No.
Does that come out the same week?
Heck no.
It's free.
It is free.
For
I mean, we
us.
could watch it as the streaming if you guys want.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm down.
I don't want to watch that as a streaming movie.
We'll discuss this later. So with that, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next time.
Peace. Peace.
Bye.
Oh shit!
Bye.
You almost broke hundreds of dollars.